Please get it together. It's only January. I have never seen the Knicks fan base like this ever in a January. It's only January. So what? We lost four straight. Even if we lost tonight, I'm not panicking because they lost five straight. So what?
Nah, we not losing to Brooklyn.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
and even if we win, they're gonna say, "Oh, well, y'all beat Brooklyn. They no good." You know what I mean? I'm like, come on, bro.
We beat New Jersey.
Rocker, what up?
Yeah,
Uh,
you're talking basketball right now.
yes. Okay, yo, yeah, you. I know you have no issues because Detroit is in first place. They playing great. My Knicks, for whatever reason, this is the only time I can remember where the fan base is complaining in January.
Hey man,
January. Yeah, I'm like, okay, we lost four. What does that mean? So they out of the playoffs?
the Pistons right now are playing the worst team in the Western Conference.
Right. And they
So
busting their ass, right?
yo, this is going to be in. Yo, I just got in. I just got into the crib.
Uh-huh.
I'm just getting settled. But I'm about to turn the game right on.
Bro.
But yeah,
I'm
right. Oh my God, yo, it's 13-0 right now.
look at that. Detroit gonna beat their ass till bloody pope tonight.
Yo, I just turned the TV on.
Uh-huh.
Yo, it's 9:29 in the first
Wow.
quarter. So barely. So 2.5 minutes has elapsed, and we're up by 13.
Right.
Yo, so by the end of the night, we should be up. We'll be 32-10,
Uh,
and hopefully, if the Celtics do the Celtics play tonight?
I don't know. I don't know their schedule. I know they played Detroit, not Detroit. Did they play Detroit on Monday?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I saw that game, but I don't know who they play tonight.
Oh, they play the Pacers,
But
and yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
mhm.
Like right now, the Celtics are beating the Pacers by 13 right now.
Bro, even if, first of all, Cat is not the reason why they're losing. I know everybody's gonna go back to preseason when he said he feels lost in the offense or he don't know what they want him to do. If he does have an issue with the coach, then that's when the
Talk to him
general
in
manager
private
needs
about
to,
it.
huh?
I said, talk to him in private about it.
Exactly. The general manager need to get both of them in and hash it out. You don't let that shit fester for the whole season where they start losing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Even if that's the case, and they wanted to trade Cat, who are you trading Cat for? If it's not Jokic or Giannis, who are you trading him for? Because it's not too many people with his skill set that could play the four.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, what is this hate? This hate, and this happened last year. This whole Cat plays soft, and I'm like, bro, like Cat is one of the best big men in the league, yo.
One of the best big man shooters.
Yeah, it's like for me, and I said this during the playoffs. I would like to see him play more in the post. I feel like he does take too many outside shots.
Yeah.
But other than that, this whole he plays soft and he doesn't bodega cat and all this other shit. I'm like, yo, they got to stop that stupidness. They really got to stop because it's only January and it's like they act like they're
Some of
falling
you
off of the
fans
map,
already jumping out the window.
bro. In January, yo, if they acting like this now in January, then what is that telling us? That we're not gonna make it to April,
Yeah. You better put them on the SW watch.
bro.
S watch.
It's not Cat reason that they losing. Like the bench, Jordan Clarkson is not playing like he normally should.
Yeah.
Now they talking about they might need to get another 3-point shooter. What was the point of getting Clarkson? He was the 3-point shooting problem that we needed.
Yeah, but Yabu Sebe don't even get minutes, so they talking
He need to
about
get traded. I know they're not playing him. He needs to get traded.
you gotta
Him, you
go.
trade. You would trade him, and I know they mentioned they mentioned Landry Shamet, but Landry Shamet has been a good backup to Brunson.
And he just got back from the injury, so why
Exactly.
would you
So
trade him?
and that's another thing. Josh Hart is playing tonight. He came back from an
Right,
injury. He's been
everybody
injured.
want to play the worst GM of the year when we go through shit. I'm like,
They don't need to do that.
you would get
And they
fired
and
one day.
McBride is our sixth man. It's like, why would you want to trade McBride?
That's stupid.
They talking about the Grizzlies. They want Morant and Jared
No,
Jackson. So you want to have Morant here with Brunson?
That's stupid.
So you're gonna move Brunson to the 2 guard for Morant.
First of all, if
And then if you get
Yo,
Ja
if
Morant, you got to
Morant
deal with his punk ass
wilding
father
out.
too.
What?
Yo, but
I
also
said,
if Morant is wilding out in Memphis,
Right.
go ahead.
No, go ahead. I want to hear what you said.
Nah, I was just saying, like, because if you get Ja Morant, you got to deal with his punk ass father being in the
Exactly.
court side too. Nah, fuck that. Stay in Memphis.
Yo, think about it. If Ja Morant is wilding out in Memphis, just imagine the kind of trouble he'll have in New York.
Exactly. In New York, you want him here?
Yeah.
Where there's nothing but gun toting thugs out in these streets, you want him here? You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
like, bro,
he ain't even about that life either. Like, he just do that shit for the camera.
But that's creating more problems because it's like, okay, when we look at Brunson like, yo, this is Brunson's team. You bring Morant here, and that's another point guard. So whose team is it then? Is it Brunson or is it Morant?
Exactly.
That's another problem that you don't want. You want to piss off Brunson now where he wants to leave?
And he's the captain, so why would you even
exactly? Why would you want Morant here too? So they're gonna move Brunson to the 2 guard? That's stupid.
And if there's any kind of dissension in the locker room, I don't see Mike Brown being the disciplinarian.
Exactly. He's not doing that now.
All I'm gonna say is Pat Riley would have never hugged Michael Jordan, and Jeff Van Gundy would have never hugged Tim Hardaway.
But okay, even if that happens, okay, that happened or whatever. In today's league, everybody is friends with everybody now. There's no true rivalry anymore.
Nah, but you get what I'm saying, right?
Yes. But that's not the reason that they're losing though. It's like they're blaming Cat for them losing. I'm like, it's not Cat's fault.
They just been inconsistent since they won that damn cup.
Since they won the cup, that's when they started losing.
Yep.
That's why they didn't put the management decided not to raise the banner because it would have overshadowed what they've been doing.
What we really trying to do in June.
Exactly. They haven't accomplished anything for them to be brandished putting up a banner yet.
I'm gonna use a wrestling reference. This is like winning the Intercontinental title.
Exactly.
And think of all the great wrestlers that won that belt.
Right. And that was, but you knew at that time, right? When a wrestler like Bret Hart or Shawn Michaels or the Ultimate Warrior won that title, they were already on their way up to winning the big one.
Mr. Perfect too.
That title was highly coveted. It's not coveted like it used to be, but that was like an important title back then.
Yeah. And I'll never forget what Roddy Piper said during the 1991 Royal Rumble.
Right.
Mr. Perfect was going to the ring. He's the Intercontinental Champion. You got to be a great champion to wear that belt because everybody's coming for it.
Exactly. So I look at that cup like, yo, that cup is our Intercontinental title until we get the big one. Yep. But ever since they won that cup, they've been losing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, did it get to their head like, yo, y'all forget this is a mid-season trophy? It's not June yet.
Sleepy Brown beef.
You know what I'm saying?
Caption, like, what's going on here? Sleepy Brown beef with Biggie.
Sleepy Brown. That we got to get to that because I saw that interview and
what about that other nigga from Goody Mob that keep talking shit about Jay-Z and
he's talking shit about Biggie and Puff, and I'm like, yo, the shit that Sleepy Brown was saying is way off. You know what I'm saying? And I've never heard nobody say that until he was. Huh?
Was this like back in the day?
Yes, but he's talking about like even now, like when Dungeon Family was on Killer Mike's podcast, and they were like, talking about how they started and
I hear the bio story already.
Yeah, when they were talking about when they started and the hits they've done for different artists and Dungeon Family, and there's a part in that interview where they got to Diddy. And Diddy directed Outkast's first video, Plays Anthem.
Yep.
For people out there that know that. He directed that. That was on the LaFace Christmas album. Right? When supposedly Rico Wade, rest in peace to Rico Wade, he was the third member of Dungeon Family. He had some like what Sleepy Brown is saying, he had like weird energy between Rico and Diddy. So I don't know what the hell that means. You know what I'm saying? He said it seemed like they were always in competition with each other. right? But he never liked Diddy because he felt like Diddy was always arrogant. He was cocky. He never really fucked with him on that level. And I've heard people say that. Even 50 Cent said he never fucked with Diddy on that level either, right? Now,
People from Harlem can be a little bit overbearing and over the top and obnoxious. You know, that's just how they are.
well, no, don't. That's not everybody in Harlem though.
I said a little bit,
right?
But not really.
No, but this is I've heard everybody say that about Puffy though. You can tell he's arrogant and he's cocky.
Yeah.
Even when he speaks, he's like that, right? The issue is when Sleepy Brown is talking about Biggie now, he's saying that Biggie bit Outkast style when it came to the Kangol hats, and he's totally off because back in the 90s, everybody was rocking Kangol hats. It wasn't just Biggie.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Out of here. It's like these cats just yap just to say any fucking thing.
But he's saying that, and he's pointing out certain things like the Big Papa video. Remember that part in the Big Papa video when Biggie steps to that chick at the bar, and like he there's another guy there that he mushed the guy's face out the way.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be Big Boy. Supposedly that's what Sleepy Brown is saying, that was a diss to Big Boy because I think that actually happened to Big Boy. And Puff knew about it, and he put that in the video. And the guy that Biggie mushed in the video, the guy was wearing a Kangol hat. And at that time, Southern Playlistic Cadillac Music comes out in '94, and there were Big Boy was rocking Kangol hats.
Yeah.
And he's saying that Biggie went from rocking bandanas to Kangol hats, and he feel like Puffy is the reason it had Biggie bit Outkast style. I'm like, everybody was rocking Kangol hats, bro.
Unless you were in NY during that time, you wouldn't say some stupid shit like that. Because, like you said, everybody was wearing Kangos.
What up, Sam? Mini Hotep, salute. Minty Hotep, what up? But the thing is, for him to say that, I'm like, bro, everybody, Guru was rocking Kangol hats at that time.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You had many old school cats that was rocking Kangol hats. How come he didn't call them out? Why is it that when it comes to Biggie, it's Biggie bit Outkast style? That's not true. Right? There's another incident that happened where he said, when the Brat was doing the video for Give It To You. You remember that video from our first album, Funkified? And Puffy was in there. They had a lot of cameras in that video. Supposedly, Biggie was Dungeon Family ran up on Biggie and Busta Rhymes they had like a bus, and they were smoking, and they ran up on Big, and they were looking for Puff, and Puff got out of there and real quick or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I've never heard about that story. So the fact that Sleepy Brown is saying it, I don't know if he's lying or what, but supposedly Dungeon Family ran up on Biggie, and he was smoking with Busta Rhymes, and they were looking for Puff because they wanted to beat Puff's ass because they felt like he was subtly throwing shots at Outkast.
Oh boy,
that's what he said in the interview. I can send you all the link. That's what he said on the Killer Mike podcast. You know what I'm saying? And I've never heard that story until Sleepy Brown mentioned it.
Me neither.
You know what I mean? Again, it's like Outkast. I love Outkast, but they didn't start that Kangol hat trend.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. LL Cool J was rocking it too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Why you ain't bring up LL? You know
exactly. You know, so
he's the originator of it.
I'm calling bullshit on Sleepy Brown. I think he was high when he was doing that podcast. If you look at his eyes, even though he's wearing shades, you can still see his eyes. They look glossy. I think maybe he was high because ain't no way in hell Outkast started that trend.
Mr. We're stepping out himself.
You know what I mean? And he's blaming Puff for that. He's saying that Puff stole their style of fashion for Big, and that's just simply not true.
Nah.
What y'all think about that?
I call bullshit.
Yeah. I'm not buying that. I think it's deeper than, just the Biggie thing. I think they just don't like Puff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, Run DMC, exactly. Run DMC was rocking Adidas and all that before them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, Like even I've seen Outkast live. I went to this Stankonia tour. They wasn't rocking Kangols when Stankonia came out. At that time, Andre was already wearing
Kango
like
was out of style by then, though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Andre had already he already was wearing like the wigs and the football attire and stuff.
I think the only person I see still rocking them is E40.
Right. E40 still rocks them, right? You know what I'm saying? And who was rocking? And E40 was out longer than Outkast.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I at that time they wasn't rocking Kangles when I saw them in concert. This is like 2001. You know what I mean? So I'm like, where he get that from? I don't understand the correlation between Outkast rocking the Kangol hats and Biggie. I mean, if anything, Biggie. If you look at Biggie from Ready to Die to Life After Death, he totally switched up anyway. He was rocking suits when that double album came out.
Because he was getting that money.
Yeah, he was getting that money. You know what I'm saying? It was like the continuation of Ready to Die. He was already rich. He already went platinum with Ready to Die. Mafia was coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like he made the transition.
Yep.
He wasn't gonna rock bandanas and call Kanal forever.
And Tim's,
And Tim's, you know what I'm saying? Well, he still was rocking the Tim's.
Oh yeah,
He was still rocking the Tim's. But he switched up. He wasn't rocking once Life of the Death came out, he wasn't rocking Call Kanai and all that. You know what I'm saying? If you look at those promotional photos for like the singles off of Life After Death, he had the Jesus piece on. He had the Versace on. The Tim's he was still rocking.
Call Kanai too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
if we're really keeping it honest, whoever conducted that interview with Sleepy
Killer
Brown,
Mike. It was Killer Mike.
It was Killer Mike?
Yeah, so Killer Mike podcast.
Okay, so I would have wanted Killer Mike to ask Sleepy Brown, did Sleepy Brown ever follow UTFO?
Exactly.
Because UTFO used to wear Kangos, in
Kango
videos,
Kid, the rapper.
They were rocking
exactly. Yeah, like it's in the name. Yeah, so yeah, like I'm not even surprised because it seemed like Killer Mike knew better than to correct Sleepy Brown because it wouldn't be a good look for Killer Mike to correct, his.
No, he should have.
Honestly,
that's my thing with some of these podcasts. Like, they're scared to like challenge the host.
Right.
Like, I mean, come on. Like, you saw how they was like getting at Jim Jones this past summer. Like, why you disrespecting Nas? You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck are you?
I can't even watch. I can't watch Joe and Jada. They just Fat Joe just lie about everything.
Oh,
yo,
God.
when
as the young kids call him Cap Joe.
Cap Joe, right?
Yo, I never
because that's what the cool kids are saying.
Yo, for two cats that swear they the hardest, dudes to rhyme on the mic.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they were so afraid to actually challenge Jim Jones about his assertion that he was better than Nas.
Right.
I mean, what is Jim Jones going to do if he gets upset?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like, you can't get mad at the truth.
But even if he did, Nas ain't making no diss song to him. For what?
You ain't even in Nas' tax bracket.
Word.
Exactly.
Matter of fact, like Nas got the he has the Harvard fellowship.
Yeah.
For people to apply.
I heard about that
scholarship. He got the hip hop museum. Like
coming to the Boogie Down Bronx. Not that bullshit that said DC. Yeah, I said it. Get mad at me all y'all want. I don't care.
Nas is making business moves. He ain't got time to play with Jim Jones.
And Nas, he's
also did a residency in Vegas. Meanwhile, Jim Jones can't even sell out Salsa Confuego in the Bronx.
Oh God.
I mean, Nas is contributing to, the academic scholarship of hip hop.
Right.
He's contributing to the cultural, history by building the museum in the Bronx. Like Jim Jones, like this dude, he could barely keep the lights on at his podcast studio.
Hey yo, Jim Jones reminds me of that kid we went to high school with that was always falling asleep in class.
Right.
And then when the teacher like ask him a question and he raises his hand, he says the wrong answer. That everybody looks at him and starts laughing.
You stupid.
I'm just saying, man. Like,
Yo.
come on, you 50 years old, nigga. Put a damn suit on, man. Grow the fuck up, yo.
Right.
Like, I'll never forget when he showed up to that Rock Nation brunch in jeans and a t-shirt. Like,
Crazy.
you're around millionaires and billionaires, and you show up like that, man.
Crazy.
Like, come on, yo.
Yo, man, like he should have never been admitted into the party, man. Like that's like,
I know
that's
Jay
just
was looking at him like, are you fucking serious?
Yo.
that's like that kind of reminds me of remember on Martin when you know how Hustle Man will always come with enter scenes,
Right.
and he will always wear like those raggedy suits.
Yeah.
That's what Jim Jones reminds me of. Is somebody that he swear he a hustler, he swear he run the streets, but he looks like he looks like he's somebody that sleeps in the streets.
Right. Jim wants to look like a street thug forever. Remember that point when he had cut his braids off, and he actually looked a little bit decent, but then he went back to the braids. That was like Iverson. Remember when Iverson cut his braids off? He was like, "Fuck this! I gotta go back to my braids."
He had the permanent line in his head.
Yeah, he was like, "Fuck this! I'm going back to my braids."
Hey, I can't do this no more.
You know what I'm saying? And he stayed with that shit. That's Jim Jones right there. Jim Jones is Allen Iverson.
That's a terrible
comparison. Two guys that they want to look like thugs forever.
Yeah.
You know?
And then they get mad when you tell them put on a suit.
Right. But see, I've seen AI in a suit. I haven't seen Jim Jones in a suit before. Allen wore a suit at the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
You know? But yeah, I was like, yo, I think Sleepy Brown is bugging. There's no way that Biggie bit Outkast, whatever style that he think Outkast started. You know.
And if we really keeping it a buck, cats from the South bite New York style all the time. You know what I'm saying?
If you look at the booklet for Southern Playlistic, they're both dressing like New Yorkers. They got on the baseball jerseys. At that time when Andre was dressing normal,
yeah,
he was one of us. He had the Nikes on, everything. Like, you know, you're gonna say the South started the jersey wearing? No, they didn't start that.
Yeah,
they didn't start that.
Jerseys since like the 80s, man. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Shit.
I think he was just throwing shots at Diddy, and he know Diddy gonna see that at some point if he ain't see it already. Speaking
of the Mets, I like these signings we did the past 24 hours too.
Yeah, the outfielder that they got from the White Sox, they tried to get him during the deadline last year.
Yeah, I know.
So now they got him. I really wanted them to get Bellinger, but I knew once they signed the guy from the White Sox, Bellinger was going back to the Yankees.
Yep.
You know, they got what's the other guy they got? Bo Bichette.
Yep.
Dante Bichette's son.
Yep.
I don't know how good he is. He had a breakout season last season when they were in the World Series.
He's good. He's good.
But when he first got up there, he couldn't hit for power.
Nah.
All of a sudden now he's a power hitter. Is he taking something? I'm like, you don't go from one something to three, the batting 300, and already people consider him a power hitter. I'm like, let's slow down on that. He wasn't always a power hitter.
Nah.
He had a breakout season last year, and I guess he was in his contract year or whatever.
Yep.
And he did what he needed to do to get that big contract. But power hitter, he's not I don't look at him as a power hitter yet. I want to see if he can do that again this year. You know what I'm saying? But at least they ain't overpaid for him though. I don't think they overpaid for him.
Yeah, they put
doing the same goal Dodgers. Yeah, the Dodgers are the favorites again, but I want to see the Dodgers lose.
Baseball needs a salary cap because of the fucking Dodgers.
Yeah. They signed everybody. They got to make the playing field level now because the Dodgers are just signing everybody.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm glad the Mets got them. Let's see. They needed a third baseman. I want to see how Bo plays. This is New York now. This is not Toronto. This is a totally different market.
Yup.
The minute you start playing bad, he gonna hear it from the fans and the media.
Yup. Just like Jason Bay did.
Yep. Right. Oh God, you remember him?
He was fucking horrible.
Jason Bay. Oh my God. It seemed like after he left New York, he just left baseball for good.
Couldn't handle it.
That was a bad signing.
Yeah.
God. Yeah, the Mets were signing everybody back then. You had one good season, come on over.
Yeah.
You know.
We got Cespedes.
He was actually good for us though. We went to the World Series with him.
And then he got hurt.
Yeah, then he got hurt though. But he was actually good while he was here.
Contract too.
I don't know, man. Like I feel like he burnt out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we actually went to the World Series with him though. So that was a good signing.
Yep.
You know, but yeah, I want to hopefully Bo has a good year this year and he can play like he did last year with the Blue Jays and give us that power at third base and the defense. And who are they going to get for first base though?
Oh, probably Brett Beatty.
They keeping Beatty?
Yep, I hope so.
I don't know. Even with Beatty, I see potential, but it's not like breakout potential like the others. Too. He hasn't broken out yet though.
Yeah, and Mark Vientos was hurt last
year. Vientos was good. He had a good year last year.
He was hurt though.
He was hurt. But when he came back, he was lights out.
Yep.
I see more promise for Vientos than Beatty.
Yeah.
I feel like they might have to make another move for first base.
Mm.
And hopefully Francisco Alvarez can stay healthy also. He's another one.
Yeah.
He's
always hurt.
Yeah, when he's healthy, great catcher. When he's not, we have problems.
Yep.
Luna said best Mets catcher was Mike Piazza. Mike Piazza was great. Gary Carter was just as great too. Yep. From the 80s. I grew up in that era when we had the kid Gary Carter. Exactly. And we won the 86 title. That's the last title that we won.
It's really 40 years since we won
it. Yo. Yeah.
This is sad,
they need one here bad. More than the Yankees do.
Way more than the Yankees.
And the thing is, the Mets been to 2 World Series since 86 and they lost both of them.
Yep.
So they definitely need to win more than the Yankees do in the city.
Yep.
You know. But we'll see. I know they signed a pitcher also today.
Yeah, I think it was to like a minor league deal or something.
Okay. Well, they making moves and Cohen got the money, so I feel like they're not done yet.
I just wish he would stop with that fucking smiling all the time because it pisses me off.
Well, I mean, Jerry Jones is the same thing. Even when Dallas is losing, he's smiling. You know. But yeah, spring training is a couple of weeks.
Yep.
You know, February right around the corner. So I'm excited for the new season coming up.
Exactly.
You know, Luna. I see Luna in the chat. He's talking about his Broncos. Well, I think the Broncos are going to lose. I really feel like the Patriots are going to go to the Super Bowl. But I mean, you never know. If the Broncos have a great defense, if they can keep the score low, I don't believe in their quarterback. That quarterback hasn't played since 2023, and he's a backup. And you're going against the Patriots.
I mean, but Denver is going to. I'm sure the game plan is that at least for the first quarter, most of their play calling is going to be a lot of run plays.
I'm pulling for Seattle.
You put Seattle over the Rams?
Yeah.
Mm.
Sam Darnold.
Darnold has never been in that position either.
He's ready for it.
He's ready for it?
Yeah.
I like the Rams just because they've been there before.
I said the Jets should have never gave up on Sam, man.
Yeah. He's gonna get a big payday.
Yup.
But since we here and all of our teams are not in the playoffs.
Right.
Right now, like Lions fans are losing their damn minds because the Lions hired former Arizona Cardinals offensive coordinator Drew Petzing to be our new offensive coordinator, and we don't really know much about him.
Right.
And I'm in the minority. I wish they would have kept John Morton because I always felt like when Dan Campbell took over the play calling in Week 10, I felt like he was being way too cocky. Like, because at that point we were either number one in the division, or we were one game behind Green Bay in the NFC North.
Right.
And I felt like John Morton was never given the opportunity to make some mistakes, self-correct. And after he took over the play calling, the scoring was decent, but the defense got worse and worse and worse. So we flamed out on Anthony Lynn.
Right.
We lucked up with Ben Johnson. John Morton didn't even last. Well, he lasted a year, but after Dan Campbell took over the play calling, he was just pretty much twiddling his thumbs,
right?
Up in the booth. So this 4 OCs in 5 years, and a lot of people are feeling here like if we don't get back to the NFC title game, Brad Holmes and even Dan Campbell gotta go.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Is next season like do or die for Dan Campbell?
I'm going to say if we don't have a deep playoff run, I would say I wouldn't be surprised if Dan Campbell was let go, mainly because the way Dan Campbell goes for it on 4th down is diabolical.
Right.
Like there were so many times when he should have just took the points. For example, when we lost to the Eagles in Philadelphia, that was a low-scoring game for most of that game, and he went for it when we were deep in our own territory, and it was a low-scoring game for defense. Kept the score like the final score was something like 16-13.
Right.
I'm like, let the defense is bailing us out. The offense, they'll pick up the slack at some point. And I'm thinking to myself, Dan Campbell has to use this offseason to take some self-inventory. Because God forbid, if the damn Bears make it to the Super Bowl before we do, hell yeah, Dan Campbell got to go.
The Bears blew that game.
Yeah,
they blew that game. I
was hate watching.
That coaching was horrendous. The fact that they at the goal line and 3 times they tried to get in with the running back and couldn't get in. Why not just have do a QB draw?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Or like one of them like off tackle plays. Like there was a play where they had to get a first down and Caleb took it in himself for the first down. It was like an off tackle QB draw. That's what he could have did in the end zone, and then they could have won the game.
Yep.
They really blew that game. I'm like, bro, you had 4 downs and 3 of the downs y'all couldn't get in with your running back. Try something else. I felt like the coach was hesitant.
And Ben Johnson's play calling, it was the same way when he was here, like in that Washington Commanders game last year.
Yes.
He did the same thing.
Yep.
So when I was hate watching that entire game. I'm not afraid to say it now, but I was rooting for the Bears to lose. And I was tight all game long. You know how when the game was really tight, you angry eating.
Right.
I was
angry eating.
Man, I was angry eating some Doritos, man.
Oh man.
Like,
Yeah.
damn it, man. If the Bears make it to the title game,
Right.
boy, man, this is going to be. It would be another week where I'm just going to be agonizing over the Lions even more.
They had a chance to even if they could have scored and then just go for like the 2-point conversion. And I feel like the coach got scared at the last minute and you tried to play it safe. You can't play it safe in the playoffs.
Yo, like when Caleb Williams, when he on that was it 4th and 10,
right?
When he scrambled to the left,
yeah,
and he threw that Hail Mary. It was getting near Hail Mary,
right?
And he forced overtime.
I was lucky.
I was like,
that was lucky. But even when he scored that when he threw that Hail Mary and they scored, they could have went for the 2-point conversion and win it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, like and then like some of his throws, and I've seen him do this even in the Packers game. He can't throw. I've seen a lot of his throws, it go over the head of the receiver.
I agree with that. Like
I'm like, where were you throwing it? Is he blind? Does he need glasses?
Yo, like in the 2 games that we played against the Bears, he overthrew receivers left and right.
And it's not by a little. It's like by a long. Like there was one throw he threw like down the middle and it went into the stands. I'm like, bro, Caleb Williams cannot throw. He got to work on his throwing.
But usually, like he'll overthrow during man coverage.
Right.
That's the weird thing. Like you would think it would be in zone, but most of his overthrows are when
he throw like crap. I'm like, yo, he have to work on that during the offseason. His throwing is terrible. You know what I'm saying? And
but DJ Moore didn't get, but DJ Moore didn't do him any favors either.
Well, that was I feel like that was a bad. See the way that I looked at it, it looked like he was going to like the tight end or whatever, because there was like some separation. I thought he was going to like the receiver near the out of bounds or whatever. I didn't even notice until I saw the replay that he was throwing to DJ, but the defender picked it up. But I think that was a miscommunication. But a lot of his throws during that game, it was over the head of his receivers. I'm like, bro, he cannot throw. He is terrible at finding his receivers. That's why, like, when you look at that play with the Hail Mary, that could have been an interception by the Rams. I didn't even think the receiver anybody was in the end zone to catch that, because it just looked way off.
Mm-hmm.
Like it looked like he was just throwing it to not get sacked or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But he has to work on his throwing. His throwing is not good. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, this dude cannot throw. He's throwing into like the crowd and shit. Luna said it was Caleb's nail polish. That's why he couldn't throw. Oh man.
Like sometimes I think like Caleb, like his mind is elsewhere. Like he's thinking about going to like booking his next, nail appointment.
Right. And Knicks fans sit up there and talk about a cat not being soft, and this dude is for the quarterback for the Bears wearing nail polish. And we complain. We over here complaining about cat.
Yo, I was on I think it was on Bleacher Report.
Right.
It was either on Bleacher Report or this IG account where I follow Detroit local sports, and there were some Chicago Bears fans, these grown men that went to some salon to do their nails.
Oh my Lord! What, they got the Bears logo on their nails?
Yeah, something like that.
What
like, trying to show support to Caleb.
That's wild,
man. Yo, yeah. Could you imagine like if the '85 Bears did that?
Never. They would have got kicked off the team for that.
Yo.
It was the fume. It was the fumes from the nail polish that caused Caleb to overthrow his receivers in that game.
I could not imagine Jim McMahon.
Nah, he wasn't doing that. Fuck no. They wasn't doing that. Refrigerator Perry, he wasn't doing that shit. Walter Payton, the great Walter Payton. Can you imagine if Walter Payton was their running back and he's wearing nail polish?
Yo, imagine if Mike Singletary would have caught wind of anybody on the
Vince McMahon never would have booked them for WrestleMania 2.
Right, exactly.
Yo, Mike Singletary would have whooped somebody's ass
Nah,
if they even came into
that's
the
crazy.
locker room wearing that shit.
Yeah, that's wild. It's been like what, like 41 years this year since they won the last title.
Yeah, 85
Yeah,
was
that's
the
crazy.
last.
They had a chance to. I was actually rooting for them, Buck. I'm like, yo, like Caleb actually showing that he's that guy. He could play. You know what I'm saying? But it had too many missed opportunities, and you playing at home too. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo,
that's what makes it hurt.
Right. You playing at home and you playing against a team that normally don't win in cold weather. The Rams, they from Cali, they don't win in cold weather.
Nope. But the thing is, the Rams are more experienced in the
That's
playoffs.
The thing. And that's what I was saying. I'm like, I gotta go with the Rams against Seattle. I feel like Matthew Stafford, he's been there already compared to Darno hasn't been there ever before. It's like the first time for him.
He's probably gonna be a prisoner of the moment too.
That's exactly. Like I feel like you gotta actually go through the flames before you can actually come out of it unscathed. You know what I'm saying? Darno hasn't done that yet.
And Matthew Stafford, he's way more. He's not only battle tested, but he has come back from gruesome injuries.
Yeah,
like this is a man that will play with damn near any injury just to stay on the field, and especially this late in the game, even if he needed to go to the hospital, he is not going to go on IR. Like he's going to die on that field. And I think that's what separates the champions from the wannabe champions. And he got Puka.
Oh yeah,
that's another thing.
That's their best receiver.
Mm-hmm.
That Luna said gonna be LA and Denver. Denver played at Leroy Stadium 10 years ago in Super Bowl 50. You just waiting for this, huh, Luna? He won his Broncos in the Super Bowl. He can have a heart attack on Sunday if they win. I still got the Patriots. I like Drake May. I like how he's playing. I feel like the Patriots have a good team. You got Stephon Diggs. You got the kid Stevenson or the running back. Their defense is good. I like the Patriots, man, and they've been there before. They know how to. Their owner knows how to put together a Super Bowl winning team.
And Denver is a great organization. As a matter of fact, like, wasn't it like it was Peyton Manning's second year in Denver when they reached the Super Bowl and they just boat raced?
That was the Panthers they played.
Yeah, I think it was the Panthers.
Yeah.
The Broncos just put an ass. The Broncos just put an ass whooping.
I fucking hate Panthers fans. Yo.
You hate the Panthers?
Cause like I live out here, man.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's your home team, technically.
Not my fucking home team. I let them niggas know I'm a Jet fan out here.
That's it. The Jets and the Panthers. I'd rather be a Panthers fan at this point.
I thought you was a Giants fan.
Yeah, Jets fan.
Oh, okay.
I'd rather be a Panthers fan if that's the case.
Yeah, but I'd rather have one Super Bowl than zero.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, shit. The Panthers made it to 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, and they choked.
You might never live to see the Jets make this another Super Bowl. It's been like what, 70 years?
Shit, like 50.
The 60s. That's the last time they won with Namath. They ain't going back no time soon. You know who they are. They're the Boston Red Sox of the NFL right now.
Pretty much.
Red Sox. It took the Red Sox 100 years to go back and win it. In 2004, remember that? That Yankees meltdown and the Red Sox go on and they win it. That was 100 years for them.
So how long do you give Aaron Glenn in New York?
The Jets? I don't know.
A year or two.
No, the thing is they keep changing coaches. It's not the coach, man.
It's the owner.
They gotta they don't know how to draft players, and the players once they draft them, they don't stay.
It's the owner.
It's the owner, him too. But you can't get rid of the owner, unfortunately. But it's not the coaches. So the Woody Johnson is not a great owner.
Traffic just to see what'll happen.
You know what I'm saying? They all the blame will go on the coach, but it's not the coaches. You know what I'm saying? It's just the owner. It's the owner, and it's they don't draft good players.
It's the owner and the general
And then
manager.
it's like people don't want to go to the Jets to play there. That's the thing. They can never get like big name free agents there.
But the thing is, like, that division, it's really a 2-team race between the Bills and
the Patriots.
So,
yeah, that's
so
it.
It's going to be like a 5-year process for the Jets to really become competitive.
But you know what? They actually was trying once they got Aaron Rodgers. They were building a team there. The thing is, Aaron Rodgers got hurt the first game of the season.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
But if he was healthy, I do believe they would have been back in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They haven't been to the playoffs since what, 2011?
Yeah.
But I just want to know, like 15 years from now, will the Jets bring on Jordan Love?
Oh God!
when he's retired, when he's near retirement, like you might as well like make it a trilogy.
I don't know, man. I just feel like they have to draft smart, and the owner have to let the coaches. I don't know what it is. I just feel like the coaches always take the blame, and it's not necessarily the coaches' fault.
Yeah. I know. I mean, I think the only thing they have is what Garrett Wilson and Brees Hall.
And they're starting to piss Garrett Wilson off now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stephen A. and him had some issue on Twitter on X last week.
Yeah.
I know Garrett Wilson was like, "Don't fuck with me right now."
Yeah. He's like, I'm not in the mood. he gonna be feeling like that for a while he's a Jet.
Oh man, I as a Lions fan, I know that feeling when you're rooting for a team that is hapless, like there's no hope in sight, and you just mired in mediocrity.
But he stayed with the Jets for the money because he could have won it out. He took the money. That's why he stayed there. So now you took the money. Now you made your bed in a
now you gotta lie in it.
Right, a graveyard of gangrene. You know what I'm saying? Dante Moore, that's why he stayed at Oregon. He didn't want to play. But the thing is, even if he come out next year, the Jets gonna be right back in the draft. So he can't avoid the Jets. Unless there's a shittier team that plays worse than the Jets next season, he more than likely Dante Moore going to the Jets.
Oh man,
you know what I'm saying? He can't avoid that because they for the foreseeable future, they're gonna always be in the draft.
I mean that.
And we got all those picks in that Sauce Gardner trade too.
Right.
But
so him going back to he went back to Oregon, but he went back to Oregon to avoid the Jets. But even if he come out next year, if he come out next year or his junior year or his senior year, the Jets gonna be in those drafts. So he's not gonna avoid the Jets.
But
because more than likely they're gonna be the worst team next year and the year after that and the year after that until they get it right.
But usually, like when you're in like the top 5 of the draft lottery, your schedule next season is much more easier. So the Jets would have to be completely disastrous.
They don't even have a quarterback right now. They don't have a quarterback. They're not playing Fields. Fields ain't even gonna be there. The owner was calling them out during the season.
As he should, because he played like shit.
Nah, I felt like the early game, the start of the season, he was playing good. Like they were still in those games, even though they lost, but they only lost like by 1 or 2 points. He was playing good. But again, like they yanked him. This is like when he was in with the Steelers, they yanked him out too early.
I mean, Woody Johnson should have called him out every game because the week when Woody Johnson called out Justin Fields had one of his best games of the season and won. But the thing is, like, it's weird that it took Woody Johnson.
How ironic that was on the day Nick Mango died.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That. I mean, Nick Mango, man.
Right.
Peace.
But it's
weird that it took Woody Johnson to light a fire under Justin Fields.
But Justin Fields, he hasn't been given a fair shot since he's been in the league. He was on a shitty Bears team. They didn't know how to use him. He goes to the Steelers. He was actually playing decent, and then he gets yanked out for Russell Wilson, who ended up being playing like shit too.
Yeah, he's a shell of his former self.
You know what I'm saying? Justin Fields has to be on a team where he can be given a fair shot for the whole season and not just a couple of games and then his owner calls him out. Like you the one that signed him, so how are you calling out your own QB? You know what I'm saying?
I think Woody Johnson said that at a league meeting.
Was it a league? I thought it was like to the media. You said that.
Yeah, he was giving an interview at the league
Right.
meeting,
right?
And he was just speaking off the cuff. And I think Woody Johnson may have felt like he was like giving an honest answer, but he didn't realize he was throwing his own quarterback.
Right. Exactly. That you signing his checks. You signing the checks with this dude, and you calling out your own QB.
Yo,
so he ain't gonna be there next season. So right now they have no quarterback. So now, and you're gonna have a disgrunt. This is gonna be. I would not be surprised at some point if Garrett Wilson asks for a trade. He gonna want out of there because he ain't staying for no rebuild. He gonna end up feeling like, yo, I see everybody else winning on this team. I need to be on a contender. He gonna end up doing that.
But didn't you say Garrett Wilson took the money?
He signed.
He's always getting hurt.
So
that's why I didn't get his jersey because he's always getting hurt.
Yeah.
Now he's faking that.
Yo, the team could be like, look, you could have left when the beginning was good. We ain't giving you up.
Right. He might love New York City too. He might like the lifestyle here too. That's probably another reason why he stayed and took the money. But at some point, you're gonna feel like you want to win. He can't win with the Jets.
Like you can live in, you can enjoy the lifestyle when you're retired.
Right.
But you only got, a certain amount of years to really maximize your talent and your opportunity to get as far as you can in the league. I just don't understand that, man.
We've seen this all the time in other sports. In baseball, Ken Griffey Jr. is a prime example. He stayed with Cincinnati for way too long, past his prime, to the point where when he ended up going to, I think it was
not coming to the Mets too.
Oh, Griffey?
Yep.
Yeah, and then I think went to the White Sox after, and they were crap. It's like I would have loved to see Ken Griffey Jr. with a ring, but he just going back home. He was happy that he had the big contract, but then he got injured. He wasn't the same Griffey no more. You know what I'm saying? And even in basketball, Carmelo Anthony. I love Carmelo. I felt like he stayed too long with the Knicks because he was comfortable here.
Phil Jackson ruined that shit.
But we just had bad teams that he decided to stay here for the money. He could have went to a contender and win a championship.
Didn't he play under Isaiah Thomas as well?
Nah,
that was after the Isaiah era. That Mark Barry was here when Isaiah was coach.
Okay. Please don't bring that up.
That was a disaster. I mean, we went to the playoffs, but we lost.
Yeah. And we traded one fat slob for another fat slob who both ate their way out the fucking league.
Who was that? Eddie Curry
and Mike Sweetney.
Oh, Michael Sweetney. Oh my God! Don't bring that up.
The legend thing on Saturday. I'm like, what the fuck?
He was there. I haven't seen him in years.
Like,
wow. Yo, that was before the David Lee era. That was before David Lee and Zach Randolph got there.
Yeah, David Lee wasn't even there.
David Lee was good, and he was undersized, playing like a center.
And he made an all-star team too.
Yeah, and then he went to Golden State and got his ring, and then now he's out. You know what I'm saying? But like Carmelo stayed here too long, and I wanted to see Melo win a ring. I always was hoping it was going to be with us, but again, he took the money and he stayed, and then he's like after he left, it's like he was ring chasing. He went to Portland, he went to Houston. I think there was talks about him trying to play with LeBron, and he was ring chasing at that point.
He actually did.
Huh? He played with. He was on the Lakers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So at that point, it was like, okay, so now you ring chasing because you could have left the Knicks a long time ago and still be in your prime and get on a contender that can go to the finals and win. But again, the lifestyle in New York City, and he took the big money, and then you can't bitch and complain after you take the money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the position that Garrett Wilson is in now. You took the big money from the Jets.
They weren't able to sign nobody else because like he had that contract.
Right. But now he can't bitch and complain because he in a rebuilding. As long as he a Jet, it's gonna be a rebuilding process for him because they're not winning in the next 5 years.
Why Tyler Kolek not getting any?
You know what I'm saying? So he gonna be bitching for a while here. So he's gonna be a lot more him shit talking to Stephen A. because I know Stephen A. gonna be talking shit about the Jets next year and the year after that and the year after that. You better get used to it.
Who really gives a shit about what Sambo says for the massa?
You know what I'm saying? But I agree with Stephen A. I'm like, what is he saying that was a lie? Like the Jets are garbage. Everybody know that. The owner is terrible. Like he's a terrible owner, and it's every year it's like they're playing this musical chairs with the coaches, and it's not the coach, it's the owner, and it's the way that the team is constructed. Yep. And they just made bad draft picks. You know what I'm saying? Like Sam Darnold. Darnold at the time was bad. Like he found his way eventually with Minnesota and now with Seattle, but the way he was playing with the Jets, it was not the same quarterback.
Nope.
Same with Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson is with who now? He's with Miami?
But didn't when Sam Darnold was with the Jets, wasn't he coached by Robert Saleh?
Yeah, but Robert Saleh he's a defensive coach. He can't be a head. Like I know that they said the Titans is signing him.
They made a big mistake.
Yeah, he's not a head coach. Not everybody could be a head coach. There's coaches that could be an offensive coach or he's a defensive coach. He can't be a head coach. I guess Tennessee ain't get the memo because they supposed to be signing him to like their new head coach or whatever.
Damn.
But he's not a head coach. Huh?
I mean, I don't know how. To me, can y'all answer this question? How is Robert Saleh going to get the most out of Cam Ward's talent?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out because they said Harbaugh was he had two choices. He had the Giants and the Titans. He really liked Cam Ward, and he really felt like he could change the Titans. But eventually he liked the history of the Giants and the championships, and he came here, and I feel like he made the right pick. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like if Harbaugh had went to Tennessee, they would be a different team right now. But Robert Saleh, like what is he gonna do with Tennessee? Like you're going from the Niners to the Titans. The Titans are just as bad as the Jets.
I mean, the Titans offensively is horrible.
They're bad.
I've only seen one of their games, and it was only because like the game I was watching, it was such a blowout. You know how like when it's like a blowout, they switch to a more competitive. They switch to a more competitive game, and it was one of the Titans, and it was like a tie ball game,
right?
And then Cam Ward, it was like the 2-minute warning, and Cam Ward, he turned it over on downs. And then the Titans lost that game. So, and another thing, Cam Ward has to be a better professional. Like during the offseason, like he has to do some kind of media training, like maybe go to NFL charm school because he can't just say what is on his mind. You know, like when he said like, "Yo, we're ass in the post." Game press conference, like anybody that watch y'all know y'all are terrible. But as a leader, you have to take the bull by the horn, and you have to man up and take the criticism as it comes and find a way to inspire your team to win.
The best
I mean, look at the Patriots. Like the Patriots were a year ago, like a 4-win team, and now they're playing in the AFC title game.
Yep. Well, remember Drake May was hurt too, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he got healthy. I feel like they got the trade. They got the trade for they signed Diggs, and Diggs came back healthy this year. And I feel like they have a complete team. It feels like Brady all over again. I don't want to compare him to Brady because I had said that before, but I feel like if he win on Sunday, I feel like now it's like you officially got it. Officially the Brady era is over. because now you got Drake May taking a new Patriots team back to the Super Bowl.
But do y'all think in the quiet moments, Bill Belichick is somewhere sick to his stomach?
No, for what? He had a great career with the Patriots.
No, I'm saying seeing like your former team on the cusp of going to the Super Bowl when you had a disastrous year,
right?
At University of North Carolina,
right? Well, also you got to look at it like their head coach used to play for Belichick.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm
saying? Seeing your protege pretty much
right
pick up where you left off.
I would be happy for him. Like, okay, like one of my players is the coach from my former team, and they're back in the Super Bowl.
You don't think somebody as competitive as Bill Belichick is somewhere thinking to himself like, "Damn, I should still be in New England"?
Well, I mean, can he still coach? I mean, at his age, can he still coach an NFL team?
I mean, if he had the horses, maybe
right.
if he had the horses, where he could, where his schemes would be much more compatible, for Drake May. But then again, like I said, like maybe Bill, like maybe his time had passed. Like maybe his schemes and the way he coaches isn't going to fly anymore.
Can we see Belichick with the Ravens or the Steelers? Ray Lansky says no.
You know what? I would say with the Ravens, yeah, because the Ravens,
he says no.
I think the Ravens running game is strong enough,
right?
Where Belichick he can get more out of Lamar Jackson.
Lamar got to stay healthy too, though, because he's always injured.
Yeah, but Bill he can get a lot of Lamar, with run pass option.
Right.
Now, I don't think Bill would do. I don't think he will fare well in Pittsburgh because right now the Steelers are very in rebuild mode.
Mm.
I mean, shit. Like, I mean, what are you going to do with George Pickens?
I don't know. Is he was a problem? He was a problem with Dallas. That's why Dallas was so eager to get rid of him. The thing is, like, when I look at the Steelers' offense, it's like they don't utilize who they have on their personnel. Like, it was like they Metcalf they use, but Pickens they didn't use all the time. Or they wasn't looking for him. They have a good tight end. They don't look for him enough in the offense either. You know what I'm saying? Their running game is good, but I feel like they're missing something though. What are they? Is it like a Hines Ward type of receiver that they're missing? Because I don't look at George Pickens like he's Hines Ward or even Antonio Brown for the headaches that he gave them. He was a great receiver for them.
But Hines Ward, he loved blocking.
Right.
Like he loved, picking up the slack in the trenches. I don't see George Pickens, like he is pretty much a dude that will, run. He can run a skinny post.
Mm.
He can, pretty much run great vertical routes. But as far as like running the entire route tree, he's very limited. And you can quickly get him out of the game if you get inside his head. And the Steelers, they ain't got time, for Bill Belichick to, get up to speed and yeah, man.
Maybe Bill is just past his time now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I will say though, like the Giants, they pretty much. Like, I think Giants fans should be encouraged because if you look at the Eagles, like the Eagles are kind of fractured right now.
Right.
There's a chance for the Giants, if they can get a defense, that can kind of pick up the slack.
Right.
like shouldn't be worried about the Cowboys.
Nah,
Shouldn't
they
be
ain't going
worried
nowhere.
about the Commanders.
They ain't going nowhere.
Like if I'm the Giants, if I'm G Nation, I have every reason to feel that we can overtake the Eagles.
Oh yeah,
because right now, because AJ Brown is a shell of himself.
I don't even think they're gonna keep him. I think he's gonna leave.
Yeah, I mean, shit. When AJ Brown made a big stink during the middle of the season that he's not getting the ball enough, and then in the divisional round you get as many as 10 passes thrown at you, and you drop 2 or 3.
Exactly.
Come on, man. Like
exactly.
Like you're not happy, and we ain't happy with your production. We can easily cut ties.
Yep. And he dropped passes in that Niners game, that Niners playoff game.
Yeah.
So you can't complain to your quarterback because they looked for you and you were dropping passes.
And AJ Brown, when he ducked out of that media session after the game, like he didn't want none of that smoke.
Yep. He didn't want no smoke with the media. He knew that's what they was asking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't even think he's going to be there next season. I think they're going to get rid of him.
And you have to ask yourself, how many more years is Saquon Barkley going to, give you of good running?
Right. How old is he now? Is he like in his 30s?
Saquon?
Yeah. I want to say he's like 30, 31.
He's 28 years old.
Oh, 28. Okay, so he's getting up there. He's 30?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's getting up there now.
Not even 30 years old.
Right. He's getting up there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like whatever issue that they had, they have to like really address that during the offseason. And do we want to come back with AJ Brown? Because if he's gonna pull this shit again, we got to get rid of him. That's like another Knicks coach situation with Cat and Mike Brown, and the coach and AJ Brown got to sit down and talk, and they might have to talk with the quarterback also. Like, yo, like what exactly is the issue? Because I don't know what the issue is. I'm like, yo, y'all won the NFC East, and he's still like calling out his quarterback. Oh, they're not giving me the ball enough. But they have multiple weapons on that team. Like, why should you get the ball all the time?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you look at when they started doing that super team shit, and you got the Miami Heat with LeBron, Bosh, and Wade, it was Bosh, bro. It was Bosh's game that took a back seat for Wade and LeBron because Chris Bosh was putting up 20 and 10 in Toronto, and he wasn't putting up that stat line every night with Miami.
I really wanted him to come to the Knicks.
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah,
he was good. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, he had to sacrifice his game. You didn't hear about him complaining like, "Oh, I'm not getting the ball enough." The man left the NBA with
two for the ride.
Yes, well, no, I don't want to say that because he was good. It's just like he had you can tell that, and then they got Ray Allen later, so his game suffered for the sake of the team, but he got 2 championships out of it.
Yeah, but
and I still think Ray Allen was out of bounds,
right?
Yeah, but Chris Bosh knew that Dwayne Wade was the man,
right?
In that big free, like, like he was going to call the shots, and you're not going to pour rank on the point guard,
right?
So Chris Bosh, I mean, he was serviceable for 2 years, but
even Wade said like, yo, like he deferred to LeBron. Like LeBron was like the difference maker on that team because he could do everything. He could pass, he could shoot, he was like their leader once he came to the team. Like, and Wade played like the co-captain. You know what I'm saying?
But if you remember the season when the Heat lost to the Mavericks,
right?
LeBron was
nobody was more happier than me.
I felt like LeBron was deferring to Dwayne Wade way too much.
Right. That could have been it too, right? You know what I'm saying? But it's like, okay, now when the finals, when they played the Spurs and that final game. LeBron took over that game. Like he was hitting those important shots down the stretch. So that because they lost to the Spurs before, but like when they played them again, like it was LeBron that took over that game so that they can win that title.
Kawhi Leonard shut them down.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's like you're winning, like your team has won the NFC East again. That hasn't happened since what the 2000s or some shit. It was some crazy number.
Yeah, because the NFC East for the longest had not had repeat champions.
Right. And they finally won the NFC East. So I'm like, y'all won it. You ran it back. You won it again. And you're complaining that your QB, you're calling out your QB, that the QB is not looking for. Like, I don't understand that. So it's like that was like an unnecessary thing. I'm like, yo, like, do they really want to run it back with AJ Brown again? And he's doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, to me, I feel like at some point you're gonna hear that they're gonna trade him. Maybe after the Super Bowl, I think that'll happen. But I don't know if they're gonna bring him back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's a good player. Like he wasn't always like this. Like when he was in Tennessee, he was very quiet. I didn't hear none of that shit out when he was with the Titans. It's only when he got the Super Bowl ring that he starts talking more in the media.
But I kind of feel like when AJ Brown was allowed to be on the sideline reading a book, reading some self-help book and not really paying attention to the game, like that enabled him to keep on with the antics.
Right.
Like as long as he was able to do that and they were winning,
right,
no one said a peep. But once the wheels started to fall off the car and they started, lose, and AJ Brown started dropping passes, and Jalen Hurts was getting sacked more.
Yeah.
Now we have to look at who we gotta find a scapegoat.
Right.
But it was way too late.
Exactly, and yeah, like now the Eagles gotta be looking over their shoulder. The Giants are coming back. We got Harborough. We got a healthy Scatterboot coming back. We got a healthy Neighbors coming back. I feel like we do need another receiver though. I want them to get another receiver on the opposite side of the field.
That's what I was going to bring up, because I feel like if the Giants, if they can get like a receiver that can allow Neighbors to be a decoy, where he's not the focus of opposing defenses. It will open up so many lanes for Scatterboo. It'll open up so many lanes, for the quarterback.
Right. And that's what I was saying. Like that little window that they had early in the season where it's like, like we're winning a couple games and it was close to the deadline. I'm like, maybe they could get a receiver so that you can, like, we had already lost Neighbors, but it can open up the Offense where Dart was forced to open up the offense and use other players like Wendell Robinson and Theo Johnson and Daniel Bellinger, because we lost our best player on offense. So he had to open up the offense and use other players that was there. And that's what they should have been doing from the beginning. But Dable, I didn't like how Dable was calling the offense.
Would you bring back Theo Johnson as a
hell yes, because he proved that he's a good tight end for us.
Okay.
Yeah, he had a lot of how many like maybe 6 or 7 touchdowns for the season he had. He was good, and I would bring back him and Daniel Bellinger. I think they both are good tight ends. I feel like we need another running back. I don't like Tracy Jr. though. I don't feel like he's shown us what he could do. And I feel like they made some, even with was it Jalen Hyatt? He need to go also. That was like some bad draft picks that they made. But I do feel like they need a backup running back for Scatterboo in case Scatterboo gets injured again. We need like a dynamic 1-2 punch when it comes to the running back position. Like when we had Brandon Jacobs and Ahmad Bradshaw, that was our 1-2 punch. We need something like that again. We don't have that. Like Devin Singletary has always been a backup on other teams. He's not the answer.
And to a lesser degree, Ron Dane and Tiki Barber.
Right, exactly. Like they had a nice 1-2 punch in what what do you call it? You said Tiki Barber and what's the other dude you said?
Ron Dane.
Ron Dane, that's right. Thunder and Lightning.
Yeah,
They used to call them. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we don't have that 1-2 punch where we can rely on somebody other than Scatterboo, because the defenses they're gonna know what we're running because they know Scatterboo is gonna run. But we need that other dynamic running back to complement Scatterboo. So we don't have that. Singletary is a backup, and Tracy Jr. hasn't showed me enough to be like, yo, like this is gonna be like the combo running backs that we have in the offense. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we need another running back and we need another receiver. Like I would like a Jalen Waddle from Miami. I would love to get him here. You know what I'm saying? Or like I see Calvin Ridley. I don't know how good he is with Tennessee because they were just so bad last year. They wasn't even looking for him because the offense is just so bad out there. But like that's like their only threat on the Titans is Calvin Ridley. But like we need another receiver like that where it takes the pressure off of Neighbors because they're gonna double team Neighbors, and we don't want our star receiver coming back from a torn Achilles being double teamed on every route. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they have to open up the offense where we're looking for our other receiver. We can run the ball. We can pass the ball to our tight ends. You know, Wendell Robinson was good. Like he was a good serviceable receiver. I think I would bring him back as a third string. You know. But yeah, but they gotta add some people and they gotta subtract some. But I think Harbaugh is gonna do that. I think he's gonna look at he's gonna assess the team and see what we need and see what we don't need. And that as Giants fans, we're great. We're happy that we got finally they made the right coaching decision. Yep. And they haven't done that since Coughlin was there. So that's like over 10 years ago.
Man, Tom Coughlin, man, that was a very that's the epitome of a New Yorker. Very hard nosed. Like I always remember whenever I would see the Giants, like just how red his face would be during cold weather.
Yeah. I mean, Coughlin gave us 2 championships with Eli, man. Like he's a Hall of Famer. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What I can never understand is how is Eli not in the top 10 of QBs, but ESPN would put somebody like Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers was good for the Chargers. He never went to a Super Bowl. How is he better than Eli Manning?
And both times he lost to the Jets in the playoffs.
Exactly. I'm like Phillip Rivers. Y'all got Phillip Rivers over Eli Manning, and who went to 2 Super Bowls and won, and beat the Patriots that one year when they were undefeated. Come on, man. Phillip Rivers ain't never sniffed a Super Bowl. Like, how is he better? How is he in the top 10 over Eli Manning? You know, if you put Roethlisberger, I could understand him because he was great for the Steelers. But Phillip Rivers?
Yeah, to me, I think like certain ESPN pundits, like they will always hold it over Eli Manning's head, you know, about the led the league in interceptions for 2 years.
But Phillip Rivers had many interceptions in games. So did Drew Brees.
Yeah, and I think, like if you're like you say, if it's Roethlisberger, I can understand because Ben was equally as incredible, in the playoffs. But I will have to look at the stats because clearly Ben was much more physically imposing.
Yeah,
he was bigger. He was more muscular. He was tougher. But I think a lot of it has to do with the bias that some people at ESPN have against Eli.
I've always felt like that. You know what I'm saying? Luna said Rivers talked a lot of smack but never did anything else in there. Yeah, they never sniffed a Super Bowl with Phillip Rivers as their QB. And they had Hall of Fame tight end Antonio Gates, who's one of my favorite tight ends all time. They never could beat the Patriots or anybody else in their division. But somehow Phillip Rivers is better than Eli Manning. Explain that.
And being scrappy and talking shit don't mean a thing if you can't prove it in the playoffs.
Exactly. Cruz Chicago, salute. He says, disappointed my Bears got eliminated, but it's a good season. Like we talked about earlier, the Bears had a chance to win that game. And I felt like the coach with Ben Johnson he got shook. He got shook, and the fact that they would do 3 goal line plays with the running back, and he still couldn't get in. But you could have just did a QB draw and have Caleb run it in. Makes no sense to me. That was just dumb. That's something I wouldn't even do in Madden. Like, people that play Madden know that. Like, if you try this 3 times and you're not getting in, try something else.
Yeah.
A slant, or a short slant in the end zone or something. Huh?
Or an end around and surprise.
Right. A hook or a short slant or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't even do that. They could have won that game. They blew that game, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I was rooting for the Bears, and I'm not a Bears fan, but I was rooting for them. I just to see. I'm like, yo, like Caleb actually playing like lights out football this postseason. You know what I'm saying? It's 41 years since the last time they won a championship. Bears fans should be pissed, but not at the QB. They should be pissed off at the coach. You can't play timid in the playoffs, man.
I like take people might want to take my words with a grain of salt, but I said from day one that in 3 or 4 years Ben Johnson will get fired.
And you're sticking to that?
And yeah, I'm sticking to it because I've seen like his rationale and his decision making when he was the OC for Detroit, and he'll do things that are way too fancy and
right.
way where the risk reward is very high.
Right.
No, but I will say I give Caleb Williams his props. He has more. He's exceeded any expectations that was laid for him. So
I agree.
Yeah, so Ben Johnson, got to tighten up.
But they can't play coming from being down. Like that's another problem. Like they played coming back. I'm like, you gotta, if you got the home field advantage, you got to take advantage of that and come out with guns blazing and not being down, and then you're trying to come back. And I thought they was gonna lose that. Well, they eventually they lost, but the way that the Rams are playing, I'm like, yo, the Bears ain't gonna never be able to come back from this game. You know what I'm saying? And even though they came back and they tied it up to go in overtime, the fourth quarter play is what I'm talking about, where they were at the goal line and they kept passing it to Swift and he couldn't get in. But by the second time, you got to try something else.
Yeah.
You got to do a hook or a short slant, something. They got to or have a QB draw. It got to be, because if they had scored in the fourth quarter, they could have won the game, and then they would have to be in that predicament of going into overtime. That's the play I'm talking about, when they were at the goal line. Minty said, do the Rams and Bears have a rivalry? Not that I remember.
I never heard of that before.
Yeah, I don't think they have a rivalry like that.
I mean, the Bears and the Packers have more of a rivalry because Ben Johnson, he ran his mouth about Matt LaFleur,
right?
And Matt LaFleur remember that, so so yeah, that's more of a rivalry. And plus, there's really, I don't know, like the only thing that I could see being a rivalry, might be Matthew Stafford used to play for Detroit, and maybe there's some I don't know. I take that back. I say no, because by the time Ben Johnson came to Detroit, Matthew Stafford, he was already playing for the Rams. So
right,
there really is no rivalry with them.
And you saw what the Bears was already talking shit about the Packers when what's the game that they won before? Who they beat before? Was the Packers that they beat?
Yeah.
They were they remember at the after the game is over and they had like the cheese grates or whatever, and they showed Caleb grating the cheese or whatever. So they were already talking shit. You know, and I'm like, bro, like if I'm the coach and I'm like, yo, okay, we're gonna try to get in with our running back, but after the second time, if he get stopped at the goal line and he doesn't go in, I'm like, yo, we got to do a short slant or a jet sweep, something that's gonna throw the defense off like a trick play where we can get in the end zone, and then you kick the field goal and then everybody go home. There won't be no overtime. They blew that chance. You know what I'm saying? They blew that chance of ending the game without an overtime because Ben Johnson wanted to keep giving it to the Swift to get in the end zone, and he kept getting stopped by the defense.
Well, I mean, there's an adage that if you can't score from the 1 yard line,
exactly. It was like try something else.
You don't deserve to win.
Exactly. Try something else. He did it 3 times. I'm like, bro, after the 3rd time, you should like what's next? They could have did a jet sweep where you hand it off to one of your receivers or Loveland or one of them cats, and you would or you do like a QB draw and you have Caleb going off the tackle. I'm like, I didn't understand what they were doing. I'm like, you're giving it to your running back 3 times and it's apparent the defense is stopping them. You only got 4 downs. So what's next on the 4th down? And then they blew it. You know what I'm saying? So they eventually went into the overtime. I just felt like, yo, like that's a blown chance that they could have won that game at the end of the 4th quarter.
Hey, yo, try. I think from now on, whenever the Knicks are in a slump, just bring in the New Jersey Nets to get
the Nets, right? But again, like you knew this was gonna happen. It's the Nets they playing. Yeah. That's what they're gonna say anyway. Oh, the Knicks broke their 4-game losing streak, but it's against the Nets. So let's see how they do against what's the next team that we play?
I think we got Philly on Saturday.
We got Philly. Okay, the Sixers. They playing decent this year. So let's see how we play against the Sixers.
Yeah.
But the last time we played the Sixers, we lost, and that's again that we should have won. Yep. You know what I'm saying? We should never lose to the Sixers. The Sixers they don't have the same team that they used to have. And Embiid is not the same player. Huh?
That's another fan base I can't stand.
Yeah, and Embiid is not the same type of player anymore. You know what I'm saying? They got a good point guard, but you know, the rookie, he good, but he not enough to beat our team. Our team is better than the Sixers. Exactly. How are we losing to Philly?
Twice at that.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like on MLK Day, we get blown out by the Mavericks, the shitty Mavericks, the 12th seed Mavericks, without no Kyrie, without no AD. We got beat by a rookie. That should never happen.
I blame Reggie Miller because he was doing commentary.
Oh, it's Reggie for that's not what we're going with now. We blaming Reggie.
I notice every time I think it's in his contract now to call every Knick game or something.
Bro, the way that they were playing against I'm like, you would think the Mavs are in first place. I'm like, we getting beat by Cooper Flag and the shitty ass Mavericks. Ain't no way.
Klay Thompson coming off the bench.
Ain't no way. They should have been pissed off about that. That's why Brunson had to hold that team meeting. Yep. He probably told him, like, ain't no fucking way we should be losing to the shitty ass Mavericks and Cooper Flag. All he had was 18 points.
Yep. It's not like he was dominating.
Right. He wasn't dominating the game. Klay Thompson looked like vintage Klay Thompson in that game. I'm like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they have to win this game tonight, but they have to beat Philly the next game.
Yep.
We shouldn't be with the team that we have constructed. We shouldn't be going on any 4-game losing streak.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? That is crazy. Like, this is y'all fired Tom Thibodeau for Mike Brown. So we supposed to be upgrading, and it don't look like we upgrading right now.
Yeah. Every team hits a wall though.
Yeah, but that's why I wasn't panicking. I'm like, bro, it's only January. It's January. They on a 4-game losing streak. It's not like they lost 10 games.
Nah.
It's January and the Knicks Nation is like
It's
in the
not
uproar. I'm
the
like, oh, yo,
2009 Knicks.
bro. I'm like, I had people hit me up like, yo, what do you think they should trade Cat? No, they should not trade Cat. For who? Because if you're not getting back Giannis or Jokic, who you trading Cat for? Not AD.
Exactly.
Not at this point in his career. He's out for 6 weeks. You want an injury prone AD on the Knicks?
He's a walking injury.
Exactly. If you pinch him, he's injured for a whole month. I'm like, no, I don't want AD here. Not at this point. He's breaking down
like
too much.
Kevin Nash with the torn tricep.
Nah, I don't want AD here. I don't want Randall back. I know. I kept hearing about that. Maybe we should get Randall back. No, we don't need Randall back. He can stay in Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? I don't want Jared Jackson and John Morant here. No, that's not gonna work. But now you're gonna have a point guard controversy on your hands. You got rid of one problem. Now you want to create another problem? No, we don't need John Morant here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, Cat is not the reason why they're losing. Okay, I do believe there's an issue with him and the coach, and if that's the case, the general manager needs to squash that. Yep. During the All-Star break, they need to have both of them sit down and iron out those issues. You know what I'm saying? Because I know Cat saying that he don't want to play the 5. Well, if that's the case, why not trade Mitch? They don't want to trade Mitch because he's great on defense and
he's the best defender.
Right. And there's not a lot of big men that can play defense like him, but there's also a lot of big men that can score that he don't do.
Wow.
Okay, we can get another big man that could give us 20. Brook Lopez is with the Clippers right now. He's better than Mitch. He can give you 20 and 10. You know what I'm saying? Nurkic from Utah, he can give you 20 and 10.
Yep.
But a lot, those players might not be good on defense like Mitch, and I understand that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Cat got to understand because of Mitch's ankle injuries, he can't play the 5 for the whole game no more.
Nope.
So we might need you to play the 5. You know what I'm saying? Unless they see the only way they're gonna resolve this is if they can get a 5 and then move Cat to the 4.
Yeah.
That's the only way it's gonna work, because if they don't, he's gonna be sulking for the rest of the season.
We don't need that when we trying to win.
You know what I'm saying? So they have to come. They have to fix this. Either Cat gonna have to understand, like, yo, we need you at the 5, or they're gonna have to go out and get a 5 and then move Cat back to the 4 where he's comfortable at. Because Melo was the same way. Like, Melo he didn't want to play the 4, or he didn't want to play the 3. He wanted to go back to the 4.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So they have to figure out what they're gonna do. But I don't believe trading Cat is the real issue.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just that they after they won the cup, they got on a bad losing streak that they should have never got on. But they have to get their way out of it now. And hopefully tonight beating the Nets is their way of getting out of it. Yep. But if they play Philly and they lose to Philly, then they still have an issue.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And Mike Brown is the coach. He gotta step in and solve that issue, because you're replacing Tibbs. That Tibbs was a great coach here. It's just that his ceiling to me was limited, and he couldn't get over the hump. So the fact that they fired Tibbs, who brought a winning culture back to the team, and you're getting Mike Brown now. Mike Brown got to be able to step in and solve these issues with his players. And if he can't do that, it's like, then why the hell did we bring him in the first place? You know what I'm saying? If you're the coach of the New York Knicks and you can't get in the faces of your players and tell them when they're wrong, then why are you here? You know what I'm saying? So if whatever issue he got going on with Cat, he got to solve that issue. You can't leave it. Don't leave it till Dolan to do it, because Dolan would end up trading Cat for some scrub.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he got to be able to. They got to iron that shit out with him and Cat. You know what I'm saying? And what they need to do is trade Ubaselli, even though they played him tonight. He got some minutes.
He's a bum.
But they gotta trade him because it's not working out. We don't need another scrub on the bench. Like our bench is better than it was last year, and we got some promise. We got Kolek is actually playing. I'm glad that they playing Kolek, and that I keep hearing Daddy's name in the trade, but. If they do make a trade, they got to be so somebody of significance. Some either you get a 5 or you get a shooter. But the crazy trade.
They should go after Sadiq Bey for the longest.
Sadiq Bey, I heard his name also. Yeah, from he playing with the Pistons, right?
No, he's playing with
No, he used to play with. Yeah, he used to play for Detroit.
Okay, who he's with now? Portland.
Nah, he's with the Pelicans.
The Pelicans go garbage. Suffering. They trash. They need a fire sale with the Pelicans.
The Mets just made a trade. They got Freddie Peralta from the Milwaukee Brewers.
The Mets?
Yep.
Oh wow. See, I just told you they still adding players.
We're not done. Just sit back and let Stearns
cook. That's a good look. Freddie Peralta. That's a good look. Definitely. The Pelicans need a fire sale because they're garbage. They got to start building around Derek Queen and that point guard they got out there. Because Zion don't want to be there. I don't know who's gonna take Zion. I heard the Bulls.
The New Orleans food too much. That's why he want to stay there.
But he don't want to be there in general though. He don't want to be out there.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of those injuries he was faking just to not play anyway. You know what I'm saying? I heard a rumor about the Bulls was trying to they might try to get him. I don't know how much difference he's gonna be on the Bulls.
Wait till he try that deep dish pizza.
Right? Y'all gonna have real issues with him out there.
No, wait till you go to Harold's Chicken.
Right. Chicken and pizza, that'll be your downfall. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like they have to have a pie. Huh?
Like we're really watching another version of Michael Sweetney because Zion is literally eating himself out the league.
But he's a better talent than Sweetney though.
True. Yeah.
It's just that he can't keep his weight down, and then it's like all the other outside stuff that he got going on out there.
Yeah, he remind me of what Robin Harris said at House Party. I got a weight problem. Can't wait to eat.
Right. Man. Yeah, it's just I don't know, man. But some of the trades I'm hearing, I'm like Ja Morant, and y'all want Ja Morant and Jared Jackson here for Cat? So we can have a point guard controversy with Brunson and Morant.
It's like all these clueless, stupid Knicks fans love playing general manager.
Then I heard the Portland trade, Drew Holiday and Jeremy Grant for Cat.
Oh, what?
I'm like, nah, I don't want Drew Holiday here. If it was younger Holiday, he would be a good complimentary like off the bench, but not now.
Oh. Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? Jeremy Grant is not better than Cat anyway. I don't want Jeremy Grant here. And there's some of the trade rumors I'm hearing. I'm like, none of these trades make sense. They make sense for the other team. It don't make sense for us. Like if you put Cat on any team, it makes sense for the other team. It don't make sense for us.
Not at all.
I feel like we would be the ones getting fleeced. Okay, Jared Jackson is good, but is he better than Cat? I don't think he's better than Cat.
Hell no.
And having Morant, so we have Morant and gun-toting Morant in New York City. He's gonna get in even more trouble here.
Don't forget his dad.
And his dad, right?
Yo,
like
just wait till Ja Morant starts holding court with your rappers.
Oh God, we don't need that. We don't need that. He would get in trouble here compared to
Memphis. We don't do drill rap over here.
Nah. We don't need. I love Morant is a good player, but he got issues. We don't need him over here right now. He got to go to Brooklyn. I could see the Nets getting him. Right? You get Morant there. Huh?
I said, yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, they're building it. If you get Morant there and then you already got Michael Peterson.
Yeah, Michael Porter.
I keep saying Michael Peterson. That's my cousin name. Michael Porter Jr. And they can build something with Morant and Michael Porter. Right? But to have Morant come here and Brunson is Brunson's team. You bring Morant here, he already gonna be thinking, oh, this is my team. That's gonna already cause a controversy with your point guards. We don't need that. We don't need that here. And especially with his baggage, that's all the media will talk about. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that would be a
Like the
bad
guy
trade.
on the Knicks show online says, we don't need that. Shout out to
Exactly.
CP.
Like we didn't need that. That's a trade that we didn't ask for. The issue is not with Cat anyway. The issue, Cat and the coach have an issue, but that's something that they need to iron out behind closed doors. That's not the reason why they've been losing those games. It's not Cat.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? And people are losing their mind. I had people hit me up like, yo, I can see it. I see Cat is he's not the same. He's slumping and he's like separating himself from the team. I'm like, bro, like, how do you all see this? Unless y'all are with this team 24/7, how the hell do you just see this by watching the game? Because I'm not seeing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, how do you all see this?
Any unlogical reason to like?
Yeah, it's like they trying for to give any excuse of why Cat should get traded. I'm like, do y'all remember last season? Y'all love Cat when Cat came over here. Y'all was calling him Bodega Cat. Now all of a sudden now is Cat playing soft. Oh, he's sulking. He's on the bench. He's not with the team. He's separating himself from the team.
He's not allowed to go through a slump. Like
a 4-game slump. All this happened from a 4-game slump?
Huh?
Oh, I'm saying they could look at this 4-game slump. People see all of this shit happening.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, come on, man.
Like you
y'all
never
are reaching
had a
right
bad
now.
day or a bad couple of days.
I'm like, this all started after they won the cup, and maybe when they won the cup, it went to their head.
Probably.
Ray Lansky, salute.
Salute, fellas. Salute.
What's good?
Salute.
Peace.
Salute.
Peace.
What up? We talking a little bit basketball right now, man.
Oh no, I'm listening.
Yeah,
I'm listening.
The Knicks fans are losing their mind with this 4-game losing streak.
Landry Shamet hit 6 threes tonight.
Oh, so how many points he had? Like 12?
Let me check the stats.
He actually played good. See, you see what happens when you play your bench?
Yeah.
Next they're gonna say, "Oh, don't trade him." Next they're gonna say, "Don't trade him." You know, we just talking some football and basketball right now, man. But
I trust me. I was tuned in. I was, still, you know what I mean.
But, there is something else I do want to talk about, because I seen this recently with Cuban Link and Jadakiss. This whole Cuban Link and Jadakiss beef. What the hell is that about?
I think he's just mad because like Jadakiss got the podcast with Fat Joe and shit.
So now Jadakiss is an enemy of his because of Fat Joe?
I guess. I don't know. What else?
Bro.
Well, from what Cuban Link said, Cuban Link, he's mad that Jadakiss, because of who Jadakiss is, he's legitimizing Fat Joe in areas of business that Cuban Link wants Fat Joe to be ostracized from. So it kind of reminds me of when 50 Cent got at Fat Joe for making that song New York, New York.
Right.
It's like Cuban Link is looking at it like you helped launch Chris Rivers' career off the ground along with Styles and Chic, but you won't dare press Fat Joe about his relationship with Chris Rivers. So it seems like Cuban Link is mad that Jadakiss kind of switched sides. No, I take that back. It seems like he's mad that because of who Kiss is, he is legitimizing what Fat Joe does. Like Cuban Link clearly wants Fat Joe to disappear. Like if you standing next to Fat Joe, then that means that I have to continue to see Fat Joe constantly be successful, constantly continue to be in places that I wish he wasn't. Right. So it's kind of like fucked up psychology.
But he said something on his live stream about how we don't talk to him no more because of Fat Joe and Khaled. So it's almost like he feels like he's being blackballed by people that was his friends in the industry because of Fat Joe.
Well, we do know that Cuban Link was sliced in the face by Fat Joe at Jimmy's Cafe.
Yeah, that was at Angie Martinez's birthday party.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
And Remy took him to the hospital, and Fat Joe didn't like that.
Allegedly.
Remy
took it to the hospital.
Yeah.
Oh man, yo. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I'm gonna just piggyback off what Rock was just saying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, man. Besides his feelings, in my opinion, I think like a lot of people in the world today, I think Cuban Link is using that as a strategy to monetize off the trolling game. Straight up.
Yeah. Yep.
Straight up. You know why I say that? Because he put more energy into saying, I'm lyrically better than Jadakiss, then I can't fuck with Fat Joe.
Right.
On that particular clip that we're talking about, if we're referring to the same clip that I saw.
Yeah. That
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. To that clip, exactly. But other than that, I think he's trying to profit off of getting clout. Like, I think he would go so far just to bait Jada for a verse.
Right.
Now it's 2026, right? Oh, say it again.
No, I was gonna say it's kind of like that scene in The Sopranos where Uncle Junior was letting Richie think he was gonna let him take out Tony, but he was playing both sides of the field the whole time because he wouldn't let that happen to like Tony. And then y'all saw what happened to Richie. He got killed by Tony's sister for slapping her, well, literally hitting her in the mouth. But yeah, it's kind of the same thing.
So I'm gonna say this. They had an interview with Mano, right?
Right.
And they said, "Yo, Mano, what's up?" I think it's TMZ or one of them. They said something about, "Yo, Mano, what's up with the whole 50 and let's rap about a podcast?" And his answer was, "Hey, listen, man, when you're beefing with 50, that's good business. You beefing with 50, that's good business, right?" And I think with Cuban Link situation, damn, if I want to get some clout to monetize off of right now, Kiss the perfect one. One is Kiss. All right. Let's keep it 100. You know, when it comes to lyrical clout in hip hop culture, Kiss is literally top 5 for real. You get what I'm saying? You know, top 5, top 10, whatever you want to, call it. Right. So, at the end of the day, man, he's just trying to monetize off of some opportunity. Now, do you think he would go so far that Kiss would respond?
Yeah. I think he would. I think he would.
He would, of course.
Yeah.
Now, here's the next question, right? I gotta ask y'all. I will need your honest opinion. Do you think Kiss will respond? And not just do you think will he respond? How would he respond? Through potting or fucking a verse?
I think he'll put out a freestyle. I think he'll do a freestyle against him.
You said both?
Yeah.
Now, hold on. Oh, all right. Now, if Kiss was to do that, right? He has to go to a crazy level for Kiss to respond. And I'm sure, like, I'm part of Federal. How about now?
I didn't hear what you said. Oh yeah, you good now? Yeah,
you good.
I can hear Fat Joe, and I'm gonna leave it at that for a minute because I'm about to probably get some more feedback. As far as chopping it up or whatever. But how much you want to bet if that happened? I can hear Fat Joe talking shit.
I don't know because Fat Joe could have responded a long time ago, and he chose to ignore him.
Yeah. I know. No. I'm not saying in front of the camera. No. Let me make myself clear. Behind the scenes. But but do y'all think kids will actually respond? That's the question.
Yes,
I say no.
yeah. You don't think he will?
No.
I think he will. Just because Jadakiss ain't running from no battle. Like just the fact that he put that out there, and Fat Joe could give Jadakiss all the ammo he need for Cuban Link.
But I think Kiss is going to look at it like, who is Cuban Link to challenge me lyrically? Like
Cuban Link is nice though. People slept on Cuban Link.
Yep. But before
No. We know that. We know that.
Right.
We know that.
Right.
But again, we know that. But at the end of the day, one, Kiss ain't no slouch.
Right.
Nigga, and Link, if you do go at Kiss, nigga, you better bring that fire, nigga. Don't. I hate when niggas bait niggas and then come with some weak shit.
Exactly.
That's the shit I don't like.
Exactly.
Let's be honest, fellas. But some niggas do that shit. They have us all hyped, all shit. What's they got a response?
Oh yeah.
Remember Fat Joe's response to 50?
The thing with Cuban Link is that if you're gonna battle Kiss, you better bring your best, because this ain't Fat Joe you battling. This is not Fat Joe you battling.
But also Cuban Link didn't just challenge Jadakiss lyrically. Cuban Link, pretty much called out his manhood.
Right.
With the remarks that he said at the end.
Right.
So now you at this point it went beyond just battling on wax. Like, now I want to do bodily harm to you. So,
right.
So I could see like
Jadakiss. Who said that?
Cuban Link, told Jadakiss SMD.
Oh
yeah.
Fuck.
Right.
I forgot about that part. Shit. Yeah, man. Wow. Hey, man. Listen.
Yeah, but the thing is, if they do, but if they do battle, is it going to trickle over to the point where they're going to talk about it on the Fat Joe and Jada podcast? Because not then you're bringing views to Cuban Link.
I could see like Jadakiss calling up Bully from D Block, like, yo, you know what to do.
Right.
Like, I don't see Jadakiss responding lyrically on wax. I think Kiss may want to see Link away from the booth, if you know what I mean.
Right. At one point they were friends too.
Yeah, but I'm going to put factors to this whole situation.
Right.
All that shit talking.
Yeah.
You gotta go, bro. You gotta go in the booth. No. You gotta go in the booth. You can't talk all that shit in the blog and not go in the booth. That's number one.
Right.
All right? That's number one. It's the rules to this battle shit. Don't let that Drake shit fool you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, Drake fucked it up. I ain't gonna lie. I have respect for Drake at first, going back and forth.
Right.
He took him to court.
Yeah, that was
the game up with that one. That was corny. Yeah. That was corny as fuck. You get what I'm saying? But again, brothers, Link got to go in the booth.
Yeah.
He has to go in the booth. All that shit talking. Now, nigga, we supposed to hear some shit tonight.
Exactly.
We supposed to been heard some shit.
Where's the diss song?
In 2026, we supposed to been heard some shit.
Yeah.
Am I right? Hey, how long ago was that shit? Like a week ago.
I saw it a couple days
ago. Like a week ago.
Okay.
But if you look at,
I saw that shit a couple days ago, bro.
Okay.
But if you look at battle, like, it took a Verb called out J Mills, and it took a Verb 2 months to put out one diss track, and J Mills since the top of the year has put out 6 diss tracks to A Verb, to Jack Boy Maine, to B Magic. DNA was back in October, but since the top of the year, J Mills, rhyming over Ron Brow's beats, has went at and beat the fuck out of B Magic, Jack Boy Maine, and A Verb. So
who, J Mills?
Yeah. So
Oh, wow.
So now the game is where, you got, Averb, who talked all of this shit on Twitter Spaces about J Mills, and he been talking this shit since November, and he just now putting out one diss track. I think Cuban Link, I think he's looking at the game like, okay, I don't really have to put out a diss track immediately. I could put out a diss track whenever I feel like it.
Right.
So I don't think there's really incentive for Cuban Link to put out a diss track right now.
But he don't. I don't really think he wants
it. The way he was talking, he might as well, though, bro. The energy he gave, he might as well. It's not like that wasn't no calm conversation. That nigga, listen, he was talking too much shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I only see that because of that. Let me tell you something, Rock. I understand the art of war. You know what I'm saying? I understand. First of all, the art of war, the one ingredient art of war is, I say patience is the power to your process. I don't care, right? Now, when takeover drop, let's just say, okay, well, one, now check this out. When he just had the freestyle on what's that, Summer Jam, right? He just had a verse from Mobb Deep as Summer Jam, but he only had, all he said about Nas was, ask Nas, he the one who hold. Now, at that moment, that's all he needed. Because at the end of the day, who in their right mind would say some shit like that to Nas?
Right.
Who had the heart back then to say Nas don't want it? So that's it all. And Nas responded back with the original still mattered, right? Right. And Red Beans and right? All right, cool. When Takeover dropped, that shit put Nas foot down for the non-count. Let's keep it a buck. Yep. Right? That shit had Nas. If that was a boxing match, Nas 9, nigga, not 2.
He got up at 9.
So, at 9. Damn, 9.5, my nigga. Real shit. That was deadly. Do not get it fucked up.
Right.
Takeover was deadly. And at the end of the day, if that was a boxing match, he'd got up at no earlier than 9. Right. And I say not 2 because it's not like Ether beat Takeover, so they say, by a landslide. Let's keep it a buck. I thought
Ether destroyed Jay-Z, though. I feel like that was
no. It hit it where it hurt. But I want to say this. I want to say this. It took, when Takeover, just say Takeover dropped early September, Labor Day weekend. That's when I heard this shit, right? The whole track, right? Yeah. Labor Day weekend, 2001. Yeah. Ether ain't dropped until fucking Black Friday.
Right.
Black Friday on the streets. Listen, Black Friday 2001. Ether dropped. Ether dropped on the what's that shit? Ether dropped on
December.
It dropped on Jay-Z's birthday.
Yeah, in December.
December 4th.
It came out on Jay-Z's birthday.
No. Listen, brother. I'm telling you, Black Friday 2001. I don't know when Jay-Z's birthday is.
December 4th.
Listen, Black Friday 2001. Okay. Yeah, exactly. I'm talking about in the streets, bro. I ain't talking about on mainstream. I'm talking about in the streets. It's a difference. Listen, you can't. We all know the release date in the streets, and it's an industry release date. I ain't talking industry, nigga. I'm talking the streets. You feel me? I'm talking. I'm saying, and I'm the first ones. I just came from the doctor. You know what I'm saying? Like I came from the doctor around the corner. So I was early as shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, because mad niggas was selling clickbait. Getting Nas response, and then you mix it ain't shit with a fucking new Nas song, but he's not back at all. So they was clickbaiting you on the streets back then. So they were clickbaiting you on the streets back then. But my whole point to say this, I don't mean to go around the world, but my whole point of saying this is to say this. Again, drop, let's say Labor Day weekend, right? Because the album didn't drop till September 11th. But again, on the streets, release date.
The album got
Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
Got leaked, right?
Yep.
But Ether again didn't drop until over 2-3 months.
Right.
The end of November and the beginning of September. That's damn near 3 months.
Right.
3. And it still came out victorious. But for Cuban Link, my nigga, you fucking move right now. You talk too much shit.
Yeah.
Sorry. Now,
I agree. You gotta answer now.
Listen, I know he. Yo, when I was rocking with the Terror Squad, hey, listen, man, no bullshit, yo. We all knew Cuban Links was next up at the pun, yo. Real shit.
Right.
Before Remy.
Facts.
Before
Facts.
Remy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Remy was just something special that just came out of nowhere to me with the Any Up remix. And after that, we just been rocking with
But
Remy.
she was on Pun's second album. Like Pun is the one that discovered her.
Yeah, but I'm saying I think I me personally, I didn't hear Any Up. I mean, I didn't hear so after I heard Any Up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I didn't get the album until me personally, I didn't cap the album until like probably right after Any Up and shit like that. I was fall 2000. Some shit like that. But like yeah. You know what I'm saying? But
he gotta if you talking all this shit to Jada, he gotta have that diss song ready.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because at any given moment, Jadakiss could come out with something. You know?
Yeah, man, he got a show and prove. And man, Joe said it. Joe said, man, fuck with J. Cole, but I don't look at him the same because he bowed out at that battle. Because that battle wasn't nothing personal with him and fucking K. Dot any damn way. Right. So I wouldn't have backed down. It was more personal with Drake. That's something different. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like me personally, I could have battled K. Dot and still been bros. Right. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You know what I mean? So my point is, all that smoke you talking, you gotta be able to fire, my nigga. Straight up. Facts. When you talk a lot of smoke, you gotta be able to fire.
But the thing is, this is like if you playing a video game and like you get to like the boss, but that's not the final boss. The final boss is Fat Joe. Everybody knows that. He wants Fat Joe, but he feels like Jadakiss is aligning himself with Joe, so it's like automatically, oh well, you're an enemy now because you're with the ops.
I think that's what it comes down to.
But this is Jadakiss but this is Jadakiss that's aligning himself with Fat Joe. I'm like, you really want to battle Jadakiss?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
It's Kiss. He's not a slouch. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
if it was Nori, I could understand it. I'm like, yeah, you could beat Nori, but Jadakiss, you don't want no smoke with Jadakiss.
To me, Nori, man, he was more style than lyrics for me. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. When he say he's supposed to battle Beans,
right?
Like,
nah, Beans would have beaten.
Lyrically, I think Beans is better, but track wise, I gotta fuck with Nori. I can't even hold you. Right. I ain't gonna hold you. I fuck with Nori. Back then, I was rocking with more Nori shit than Beans, not by a landslide, but
right.
You know what I'm saying? I was really I was really rocking with that that whole Queen shit. You know what I mean?
He knew how to make a hit record, especially with Pharrell.
Yeah, that whole movement, man. Yeah, that whole, the Bridge, Firm, all that shit. Capone, Noriega, Mobb Deep. Mm-hmm. He just, you know what I mean? They just, but as far as Kiss and what's his name? My guy, Cuban Link. Yeah. Yo, bro, he gotta set it off though. Cause if he don't, I don't want to hear another blog. I don't want to hear shit. Right. I don't want nothing about it. And I don't want to hear that he's using the bass so he can have a podcast. I want to hear some bars, man.
But it's like that. But it seemed like that's all that in order for him to get views, he got to talk shit about Fat Joe. That's all he do is talk shit about Fat Joe every day. I'm like, bro, like it's been 25 years. Like, get over this shit already.
Yeah, bro, I didn't even think about that.
He don't. I mean, from what I've seen, all the live streams he do, it's always about Fat Joe or like some ex-Terror Squad member that turned on him for Fat Joe.
I mean, but as far as like Cuban,
he sounds like how Charles Oakley sounded in his book, like a bitter ex-wife who didn't get
right. Like he's better. He's still. I'm like, Big Pun has been dead for 25 years. He's still bitter over Fat Joe and what happened with him.
But he's still bitter over the Marcus Camby trade.
Oh my god, yo!
Facts.
But it's like, far as Cuban Link, is concerned, like he does interviews regularly on Pin the Chop, that YouTube page. Right. So like, as far as I'm concerned, like, what can he say on his own podcast that he isn't saying regularly?
Exactly. It's always about Fat Joe.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
saying? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, whatever situation you got with Fat Joe, right? That's whatever. But when you constantly on social media, right, and the subject is about the same person over and over,
exactly.
Niggas don't even click. Niggas just look at the title and keep it pushing.
Exactly. I didn't. That's why I didn't realize it. I didn't hear about the what he said about Jadakiss until like maybe 2 or 3 days ago. Because I don't pay attention to what he say anymore.
Yeah, he said lyrically, Jada, you know you can't fuck with me.
I'm like, nah, come on, Cuban. Now you wilding. I'm like, it's one thing you go after Fat Joe, but Jadakiss, that's a whole different ball game.
Nah, you can't. Nah, not at all, bro. Like, listen, he gotta, again, man, all that shit, nigga. I want to hear. Give me a verse, something. Give me a preview or something. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, diss track. Yeah.
Nah,
When was the last time he actually picked up the mic?
He does. He has like independent albums, but because they're independent, there's no promotion for it. Because he talked about that when he was like how there was some independent group that offered him like 10 stacks, and it's something where he didn't know if he should take it. I'm like, bro, you have no other record deal. You might as well take it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's about Cuban Link.
Because he always talk about how he got screwed over with the contract with Fat Joe. How Fat Joe he just wanted all of the Terror Squad members to sign on the dotted line, but they didn't get no money or anything. He screwed them over.
I heard they got to. All right. Well,
because he had supposedly Terror Squad Records. It was like a label deal with Atlantic Records, but they none of them ever got paid, and he screwed them over for the money and shit.
Damn, and you know what's crazy too, man? Like, again, man, and that could be his way of taking advantage of this era of legends coming back, man. Because listen, bro, we live in a new legend era right now.
Right.
You know
I'm about to say we got Nas, Cuban Link, go to Mass Appeal. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't happening.
Go to Mass Appeal.
That's Fat Joe, man. That ain't happening.
That's the thing. That's that again. So now he gonna look at Nas like, oh shit, and Nas is my enemy because he better
not. He better not. He better not.
But that's what he's doing with Jadakiss though,
man.
Like everybody that he was cool with,
Queensbridge niggas you got to deal with fucking with Nas,
bro. Everybody that he was friends with, like Noriega, DJ Khaled. He mentioned it was somebody the ex Terror Squad members. He said everybody that he was friends with, they turned on him for Fat Joe. So that's how he's looking at Jadakiss. Like, oh, Jadakiss, that's Fat Joe people.
Yo, even in that short clip, he said, "Life brought me to this."
Right.
So it seems like he's mad at the world.
Right.
He's mad at anybody that sits next to Fat Joe.
Right. Exactly.
It's like
even Angie Martinez too. Angie Martinez was friends with him, and then after that, when he had the incident at the birthday party, she stopped talking to him.
Listen, let me tell you something. If this shit was like the heat from like, let's say 25 years ago, 20 years ago.
Right.
And back then, nigga, Fat Joe, you probably ran with like 100 niggas. 100 motherfuckers, 40 and probably was first cousins.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. You know, so shit got crazy. Now niggas is growing in, you know, that type of time. You get what I'm saying? Back then, god damn. Like, you know what I mean? Like, them niggas really used to roll deep. You know what I mean? Like Wu-Tang and, like I said, 100 niggas, 40 of them first cousins.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? So
this dude he would do live streams in his car, and he would talk about shit. He would talk shit about Triple Six and Prospect. Like, he had beef with all of the Terror Squad members at one point. Even Remy. He was like, Remy, stop talking to him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, so Cuban Link is using this whole Fat Joe beef for 25 years to get views. That's what he's doing.
You know what Cuban Link should do? Is like he should do what Lil C's is doing. Like just tell stories like the same way that Lil C's tells stories about Biggie.
Right.
Just tell stories about Big Pun.
Right.
Like to me that would be far more preferable than him just.
He's such a dope rapper. I'm like, bro, you should be coming out with music. I don't want to hear about what beef you got with Fat Joe still.
Yeah, that's my point.
You know what I'm saying? He's so focused on Fat Joe that his music, people forgot that he's a rapper, that he has music out.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna front. That's true, man. He put more into that and just some music.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. If Cuban was consistent at putting out music, cats be rock with him, forgetting about the shit with Fat Joe.
Exactly. But
we seen it happen before.
The only thing they remember is the first Terror Squad album was 1999. That was like eons ago.
It was 27 years ago.
He did have a talent. Him and Tony Sunshine had a talent to blow up on some what's his name?
The next stars of Terror Squad.
No. On some, but on some because you know Tony Sunshine sing on some what's his name? what's one man name from damn, what's my name with Nate Dogg? Warren on some Warren G Nate Dogg shit.
Warren G Nate Dogg, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. Right? And even with Tony Sunshine came back around because Fat Joe had banished him off, and then he came back around, and Cuban Link, of course, had beef with Tony Sunshine for that.
Yeah, because Tony Sunshine on the hook and Cuban Link.
Yeah. They were the stars of that first Toast Squad album.
Yeah.
Definitely. They killed a lot of those tracks. Like Pun wasn't all over that album.
He didn't need to be.
You know what I'm saying?
And even when Fat Joe blew up after the fact, you know what I'm saying? Like I remember that back in the day around this time, like 2002, 2003, he had some shit from that movie called The Best Man. She did a Fat Joe video and Sony what's the name? Tony Sunshine sung the hook. I don't care about no.
Oh yeah, that was the All I Need joint. All I Need. Yeah. Man. That was fire.
So yeah, they had talent, man.
Yeah.
And it's fucked up that how a situation can like fuck up the momentum of something that could have really built something really strong. And you get what I'm saying? Like like a real solid like legacy, a wave, you know?
Right.
You know, but again, if he had put out music, like focus on the music and not talk about Fat Joe, I think he would have went further.
Exactly. You see, like when Dipset fell out, J.R. Ryder and Hell still doing music. They're not letting what happened 20 years ago, hinder them from coming out with new music.
Exactly.
Yeah. And Cuban Link, he ain't getting that. You know what I'm saying? That Cuban Link, he's not getting that. He's like, oh, I'm gonna make this podcast and I'm gonna talk shit about Fat Joe every day. And I'm like, that's the only reason why people tune in to see what he's gonna say about Fat Joe today.
Yeah, just focus on doing your thing. That's it, man.
Exactly.
Who did that too, man? He was a part of a dynasty and just did his own thing. He didn't riff for nothing and made his own shit. Currency.
Yes. Facts. Because he was with Young Money at one point.
He was with Young Money.
And he left Young Money, and then look at him now.
Exactly.
He just got focused. He ain't, you know what I mean? He ain't make a bash campaign.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if that shit ain't put money in your pocket, it don't make sense. You put all that energy into what? You know what I'm saying? So, but you got to get in the booth, man.
Yeah. We need that diss song now.
Now, nigga, like yesterday.
You know like shit. Yesterday. Well, you talking shit about Jadakiss? You better have a diss song. A couple of them.
And then you said SMD, you said too. Oh yeah, nigga, nah.
And if Jadakiss come out with a diss song with both Styles and Sheik, it's a rap. Who you gonna get?
It's over.
Don't ever come outside again.
That would be overkill.
You tell us I don't fuck with him. So who we getting?
Yo, having Styles and Sheik on that diss track, that would be overkill.
Yeah. Oh, nah, hell, nah. He don't. Nah. He got to work for that. Nah. You know what I mean?
I could hear Jada right before in the intro.
Right.
Sheik, Styles P, don't worry, I got this, baby.
Word up. Talking hella shit with
man. Yo. That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Let's switch to the
gotta get in the booth.
Damn, I think I just wrote my next stand-up joke.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Hey yo, let me ask y'all a question, man. Yeah. Hey yo, I read the caption, I read the headline, and you got the headline saying something about Biggie.
Oh, yeah, the Dungeon Family interview. Did you that was on Killer Mike's podcast, right?
Yeah.
He had both Sleepy Brown and Ray Murray on there, and they talking about like how they started it with Outkast and forming the Dungeon Family, and then there's a part in the interview where they get to Diddy, and Puff had directed Outkast's first video for Players Anthem.
Yep.
Players Ball.
Yep.
And he said he's telling Killer Mike that he never liked Puff because he was always arrogant and cocky. But Rico Wade, rest in peace, he was the third member. He said Rico Wade always had there was some weird energy between Rico and Puff. Right? And they were always in competition with each other.
Yeah.
But he never trusted Puff, he never liked him. So he gets to the part where when Biggie comes out with Big Pop, the Big Papa video, and the part in the video where Biggie is stepping to the girl at the bar, and he mushed the other guy out of the way to talk to the girl. The other guy that he mushed out of the way was supposed to be Big Boy, right?
Right.
And Big Boy was rocking a Kangol hat, and he's blaming Puff. He's saying Puff a bit Outkast style for Biggie because Biggie was rocking Carcanine and Timbs and bandanas, and until Outkast came out, he wasn't rocking the Kangol hats. But that's a lie because everybody was rocking Kangol hats at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Look, the UTFO, the Guru, everybody at that time was rocking Kangol hats. So like he's acting like Outkast made that style of rocking. They didn't start that style of Kangol hats. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he's saying that at the Brat had a video shoot for Give It To You because like there's like a lot of cameos in that video that when Biggie and Puff was there, Dungeon Family came to the set of that video. They were looking for Puff to beat his ass. And he was a no-show. And they went to Biggie. When they found Biggie was smoking with Busta Rhymes. And they asked Big where he was like, where your man at? And Big was like, he ain't here. So they were that upset that they felt like Puff was biting their style, that they ran up on him, like they were looking for him and he wasn't there, whatever. But what he's saying about Outkast starting that whole style, they didn't start that style of Kangol hats.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Nope. So I'm like, yo, like Sleepy Brown is bugging. Like, there's no way in hell. And I've never heard that story until he said it. I'm like,
Buckshot got that shit on before Outkast video. Let's just start with that.
Right.
All right. I'm taking it back. Come follow me. Come on now.
Right. Stop. Exactly. But yeah. But Buckshot was rocking Kangols back then. That's right.
Right then. The mind.
How many MCs video? He got to have a Kangol head on that.
When I kick the flow, I'm Swayze.
Right.
Yeah. Whatever type of shit that nigga Buckshot make. The incredible, lyrical, individual. Come on now.
That was 93.
Before all the players game.
Exactly. That was 93.
But let's keep it a buck, man. Come on, man. Exactly. Nah. Even before that, I'm just saying one before.
Yeah.
But even way before that, man, Kangos was nothing new. Come on, man.
So he trying to make it. The way he was telling the story to Killer Mike. He's trying to make it sound like Puffy was biting off Outkast to make Biggie look like them. I'm like, that never happened.
No, I don't think he was trying to make Biggie look like them. You get what I'm saying? To me, it looked like that was just something that represented that era we was in anyway. Because it was a style. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly. Everybody was wearing it. I had a Kangol head back in the 90s.
Right. It ain't no different from mad niggas wearing camouflage. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like at one point, you know what I mean? You know, I still wear fucking camos. You know what I mean? But you know when it was an era where camo shit. You know what I'm saying? So
you still rocking.
Yeah, and I don't mean nobody was trying to dress like Onyx and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? It's just that was the thing. You know what I'm saying? So basically, Kangos were the thing back then. You know what I'm saying? Especially in that time. You know what I'm saying? So.
I'm like, he's reaching with that. The thing with the video, I don't know about because he's saying, I don't know if that really happened to Big Boy, but he's saying that in the Big Papa video they were taking shots at Big Boy.
Hey yo, and no offense, and I love the South. I'm from the South, but I gotta keep it a buck. And this is coming from a nigga that's from the South and from the motherfucking up top.
Right,
nigga, the styles get there late. Let's keep it a fucking buck.
Exactly, yeah.
Real shit. I mean, it is what it is. It starts from everything starts from somewhere.
Especially the music.
Well, see, after a while, they said, "Fuck, we gonna have our own shit." You know what I mean? But they still fuck with our shit, and of course, up top influences the South. You know what I'm saying? Up top influences the South. Right. Because that's where the culture started from. You know what I'm saying? But they still made their own lane. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when it comes to fashion, they're
late on this shit.
They're next. They're not. It's not. You know. Now it might be something. I don't know. They got their own. It's so much shit different now. But for the most part, nah. Like it started. Yeah.
And I'm like, I've never heard that nobody say that. I'm like, where did this come from? Because we never felt like Biggie was biting off Outkast.
Never.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, if y'all got to pick a Kangol hat to say that Biggie was biting off of Outkast, then they really ain't got shit.
Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, Kangos. Listen, paid in full. Hey, listen, paid in full shows you who's rocking them Kangos way back in the Alpo and fucking Rich Porter days. Come on now.
Right, exactly.
You seen paid in full with Calvin?
Oh
nigga, nigga, let me tell y'all something about that hat, right?
Right.
That hat, they steamed that shit before he wore it on the set.
Yeah.
They steamed that shit, nigga. That ain't just any type of Kango. That nigga, that's an authentic. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That shit was smooth as fuck. That shit was butter.
When
You know what I'm saying?
when Ludacris was rocking those fuzzy Kango bucket hats, he
Man,
didn't
that was
start
some
that
beauty
shit.
supply store shit they was wearing, man.
Right,
They wearing that beauty supply store shit. They wasn't
right,
rocking those shit that got steamed in the same place as your fedora. Come on, now.
exactly.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, they didn't start that shit. I'm like, bro, everybody was wearing Kangos back then. That was just the style.
Yeah, that was the style, man.
You know what I'm saying? That was just like Air Force Ones. Like we were rocking that before Nelly made that Air Force One song. They ain't start that shit.
Man, please.
You know what I'm saying? They acting like Nelly started that. I'm like, we were rocking Air Force Ones over here before Nelly came out with that shit.
Way before Nelly, nigga.
Way
We
before.
just saying those for the summertime though.
Ed
Exactly.
Nike, listen to the remix of Word Is Yours. Ed Nike's in my feet, keep weak.
Exactly.
Talking about them ones, nigga.
Exactly.
Talking about them ones, nigga.
Yep.
Wasn't shit.
Yep.
They gonna talk
Come
about them
on now.
Cortez.
They
You know
they
what
want
I'm
to
saying?
take credit for every damn thing. I'm like let's slow down here.
Too late,
Okay.
nigga.
Like I think Sleepy Brown was on drugs when he said that shit.
He was on
You know what I mean?
something.
The South got something to say. Yeah, they saying the wrong thing though, Rich. They saying the wrong shit. You know
I
what I'm
can't
saying?
front. I can't front. It's funny. After that, them niggas came up. I
Yeah.
watched how the Source Awards changed. Like
Yes.
that was 95, right?
95, yes.
And then
Saturday night,
2003.
right after Showtime at the Apollo.
The Onyx scared the shit out of everybody when they threw their guns in the air, literally.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying 2003. When that shit was like the South was just sweeping that shit, yo. I'm
Yeah,
like,
sweeping it,
damn.
Yeah. They had their run. And you had, unfortunately, some of our own New York MCs trying to sound like them.
And they still
Hey,
do.
yo, let's keep it a buck, yo. When it comes to the run in hip hop, the run, yo, as a region, I gotta give it to the South.
They had a run, yeah. They had a run.
Nigga, that shit's strongest. No.
That's like Red said. That's like T.I. saying he invented trap. Exactly.
Well, at the end of the day, but here's a catch to me. Here's a catch to me. The number one spot always been in motherfucking New York.
Exactly.
No, seriously. Like,
yeah.
No. This is what I'm getting at. I say this as a Jersey nigga because the one thing a Jersey nigga never understood a New York nigga saying is bring New York back. Nigga, it never left.
It never left.
It never left.
Right.
Every fucking era had a top nigga from New York. Every fucking era. Yeah. When the South was on top, who was the number one rapper? 50.
Yep.
Jersey had Joe.
Yep.
At the time. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That's it.
Nobody was fucking Joe Budden's mixtape run at that time either.
You know what I mean?
Oh man, Joe was doing what Griselda niggas doing now.
Yeah.
Real shit. Back in the World Star era.
But they're not ready for this conversation though.
Yeah. But as far as like big names in New York, and you still had Dipset and Terror Squad when the South had it. So it's like, nigga, how y'all say New York bringing it back, and you had Dipset in its prime?
That's the narrative that people want to run with.
You know what I mean? Like,
they running with.
Dipset in his prime was on some shit. Like, if you think about it, like, I'm talking about together and individual.
Right. Oh yeah.
And Cats in the South was wearing pink because of Dipset too.
Right. Exactly.
And these niggas had movements outside of Dipset. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Dipset was a strong motherfucking unit, low key. I mean, besides Cam, Jim, and Santana.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then you had J.R. Rod and Hell Rel and
40 Cal.
Yeah, 40 Cal, Casa, you know what I'm saying? Purple City Bird Gang and shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, you can't say New York bringing it back. Nigga, it never left. Then let's not talk about G Unit.
Exactly.
Let's not talk about Murder Inc.
Let's not forget Rock Marciano either.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm talking about back
doing
then.
this thing independently.
Oh.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't know Rock until that was 2012. You know what I'm saying? But Rock put me on to Griselda.
Yeah.
Rock put me on to Griselda. Like when that whole underground movement, like the new type of underground movement, for me was Brownsville Kai. His shit was man.
Yeah, he's dope.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Rest in peace, man. You know he died. You know what I mean? I really want to interview him, man. I swear to God, yo, he was the truth. Straight up. He was the truth, yo. And defended to the bone. Right. You feel what I'm saying? He didn't give a fuck. And he had a strong following.
Oh, yeah. I think like chart wise, maybe you didn't see a lot of the New York artists on the charts like the South at that time, but I don't feel like we ever left. You know what I'm saying? They always talk about this sound, the New York sound was gone. I'm like, where? We had our artists here. Y'all wasn't checking for them.
But even Redman said something somewhere along the lines in that reference when he said, all right. Y'all remember Hot Rod from G Unit? The nigga had
I
sent
remember
the
how
demo in,
yeah,
and he got a deal. They gave him a hot ass beat with Mary.
right.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't no do that shit. You know what I mean? They gave him some shit. He ain't no do that shit. But
Right.
Redman did, right? Redman had a mixtape live from the Bronx.
Yes, I remember that.
Right? And he said, "What's this? I hear everybody trying to bring New York back, but I'm from Jersey, so I'll advise abort that." Yeah, like nigga, y'all never left. What?
Right.
Come on, man. Like
that's the narrative that people want to run with though at that time.
yeah, but I'm like,
you know what I'm saying? And then when Griselda comes out and it's like, oh, the New York sound is back. I'm like, we never left.
And oh, yeah, not to mention the Locks on the D Block run. Come on, man.
Exactly.
On the D Block run, that Styles run. That matter of fact, the Jada Styles and Kiss, not Kiss, I said Kiss. Jada Styles and Sheik run at the same time with the D Block run.
Yep.
So it's like, nigga, come on. Like,
and they were doing the mixtapes and the street DVDs at the same time.
Oh, yep. I have an album that just sold 5 million, still doing mixtapes.
Crazy.
That's why we respected 52, man. Them niggas was working. You get what I'm saying? And Dipset did the same shit, yo.
Yep.
Dipset have hit records out, you know what I'm saying? And still give you bad mixtape underground shit.
Yep.
Santana ended up building a studio, just, you know what I'm saying? Just, cooking. You know, cooking mad music, man.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's like, nigga, New York, they don't, you know, for outside looking in, they ain't, you know, they ain't realize
we never left though. It's just that the South had such a huge run that it just took over all the regions. We took over radio and everything. You know what I'm saying? And they did their thing. They had a lot of talented artists from the South. There was some one hit wonders from out there, but I love T.I.'s run at that time.
Niggas.
I'm a huge T.I. fan. I love T. You know what I'm saying? Bun B had a run.
Wayne.
Slim Thug. Like, come on.
Yeah,
Wayne.
Weezy is out of all of them. Weezy really, it was Weezy and 50 that started that whole mixtape era.
Yeah, Weezy after that New York wave.
Yes.
After he served in the New York wave with Dipset. Real shit.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like fucking with Santana and them.
Yeah.
You know?
And we never got an album out of that either.
Right. We should have.
Nah, we should have.
Santana was just lazy, man.
Santana was hungry when he was younger. Now I don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah, the confidence don't seem the same, but I ain't gonna lie. The confidence was there. I think Santana, if he really, you know, really lock in, man, he can really get back to it.
Definitely,
yo.
Definitely. I missed that Santana.
And the old mixtape of Santana, man, that's the shit.
Yeah. Back like Cook Crack. Come on.
What? That's that shit, man.
Come on, man.
Shit, man. Real talk, bro.
He was the star of that first Dipset album. He was the MVP of that whole album.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Shit. You know, so they got, like I said, New York had more of a run than they give it its own you know, flowers. Real shit.
Right.
They don't realize it. Jersey, we do. You know what I'm saying? We our best run as a whole will always be the run. It was led by Naughty by Nature. I don't care what nobody said. Definitely. I don't give a fuck.
Flavor Unit.
It was led by exactly. The flagship was Flavor Unit. You know what I'm saying? And that shit was led by Naughty by Nature. Next you know, Chief Rock number one some sound the next summer. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
All the facts the next summer. You get what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
Up. You know what I mean? You know.
For sure.
Then Naughty came back again. You get what I'm saying? You know, then this nigga named Apache out. Then Gangsta, all hits from Jersey at the same time.
That was my joint, man. I bought the cassette single when that came out. Gangsta Bitch, what?
Hell yeah.
Top Core Quest? Come on, man.
Oh shit. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
You know, who I mentioned, you know what I'm saying? Like, and of course, again, like I said, the top 5. I can't forget Funk Doc. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. And Funk Doc had a longer run.
Yes.
That nigga was popping during the Bad Boy and Rough Rider era. Come on now.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
Yeah.
Big facts.
Blessed to Still, Step Out, Dress to Kill, Spark the F. That was after Bunny Waters. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Then the Blackout album.
Blackout
I was
album.
going too, but we roam, cellular phone. Doc Meth back in the flesh, blood and bones, my nigga.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic shit.
Lift my shirt all mammal. You ship off
You
keys,
ship
we ship off
keys, we
grand
ship off
pianos.
pianos. Straight up.
Come on, man. That's balls right
Throwing
there.
a shotgun, hand on the palm, gripping on the 40, smoking on the blunt. Bust my shot, red and meth, get
Come
drunk.
on.
La la
Crash
la
the
la la
party, shoot
la
the
la
head
la.
Apple, ooh.
Real shit. I'm trying to
Yeah,
figure out
man.
who else. Yeah, I reckon. Listen, you know what I mean? Right now it's Albert Yao. Right now it's Albert Yao.
Yeah.
Nobody tell you different. It's Albert Yao and Ransom.
Okay.
Shit. Albert Yao right now is Albert Yao and Ransom.
Ransom.
You know what I mean?
Ransom had a good year last year, definitely.
Yeah, but Ransom been rocking low key. I can't say
Yeah.
low key, but been really rocking for the last 5 years strong.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Sure.
niggas talking about what's they put out a lot of music. Yo, Ransom
Yeah.
put out mad shit, bro. Especially rocking with Special them niggas.
Right.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know, so I gotta give it give it up to Ransom and I can't before that Joe.
Yep.
I can't forget Buckle Home Fetty Wap. I can't forget Fetty Wap.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Listen, Patterson too, man. Real talk. And we had a link to interview him. Next thing you know, he had to go in, but now he's home.
Right.
So
Now he's
let's
home.
see. You know, so
Right.
yeah, but yeah. Listen, I recognize the run with every. Listen, Texas.
Texas.
Now, I remember the new run. I'm not talking about the run with the Ghetto Boys and UGK and all that. I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the one that popped off after Mike Jones. Who Mike Jones, the one and only.
yeah.
He Cologne, got a lot of friends and a lot of homes. Some friends, some for only.
Slim Thug.
What? But yo, that song got it popping for them as a whole, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I remember I used to call the hotline when you had that.
Yeah, man, that was a shit.
Yo, that was crazy.
Four fours, I'm tipping. Wood grain on gripping. Catch me lane switching with the paint dripping. Turn your neck and your dang missing. I was like, yo, I'm sorry.
A huge hit over here. That was huge over here when that came out.
Yeah, he had the best part.
Yeah.
He had the best part. No, listen, I know, listen, hey, Houston, forgive me. I know they feel the type of way. You know what I mean?
Right.
Shout out to my nigga Dame. Back to the last.
I just spoke to Dame today, man.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
But Mike Jones had the best part. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Next you know, it started from that. Next you know, I got Slim Thug shit bumping in my car. I got Paul Wall. Me and Paul Wall had the same car at the same summer. I had the same
champ.
What's that song about? What's that song about Paul Wall that summer?
Sitting Sideways?
I had the same car.
Oh,
real
shit.
That same year. That same side, the same car.
Yo.
No bullshit, yo.
That's
I had the same car. Word up. Fucking Chevy Lumina.
People's Champ is a classic.
Word up. You had the same car, Chevy Lumina, same color and everything. Yo, maroon.
That's crazy.
Word is born. Yo, like, oh shit. Yeah, man. We was rocking with
Oh yeah.
And then I told everybody, I told the whole barbershop that Chameleon that shit was gonna blow up. I was right.
Yeah.
When Riding Dirty dropped, I said, nigga, this is the next fucking hit out of Texas, I promise you.
Yep.
Gotta catch me riding dirty. Nigga, like a skinny 50.
Classic.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Like a skinny 50.
He do look like him.
Word up. And then that shit popped off.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, he had Bun B with the Trill album.
Yeah.
That was classic.
Oh, and then what else happened? You know what's crazy? Now, Texas popping as a whole.
Right.
What's the icing on the cake? The nigga Pimp came home. Come on now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Came home.
Yeah.
The nigga Pimp came home.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Bun got him on Smack. You know what I'm saying? Smack DVD.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And Smack just cover all that shit.
Yeah.
Cover all the South. That's why I said rock with Smack. It's cover all the South. You see who we got here. Mike Jones with the jewelry. Paul Wall at the jewelry store. Motherfucking Slim Thug at outside one of his businesses in one of his trucks or some shit like that.
Yep.
Like, yo, and back then the motherfuckers was getting to that paper. No bullshit. The niggas getting to that paper.
Facts.
That you know what I mean? You know, Lil Flip.
Yeah. Little Flip. That's right.
Lil Flip.
He had his little beef with T.I. or the King of the South and all that.
Yeah. T.I. came to the hood. That was crazy shit. Like, damn, that nigga bold as fuck.
Yeah, Little Flip had some joints.
Yeah. So, and I forget the other. You know, I can't forget like like Devin the Dude. You know, Zero. You know what I'm saying? And then what's my nigga name? I still rock with him. Trey the Truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trey the Truth.
Yeah.
Trey the Truth. Yeah, man. Now Atlanta. Listen, you see that shit in spurts, like in the beginning, like, all right, But all right, you seen the Outkast run. Before that, you seen the Crisscross run, right?
Right.
So Def run. All right.
Yeah. You had
But
Arrested Development.
Right, but what sparked it up as a whole was Outside of the Club, and they think I'm a
Bone Crusher. Yeah.
So I rolled in.
I forgot about him.
And Mop in the trunk. I thought I told you. And that shit
that was fire too. That remix with Cam on it.
Cam and Jada.
And Jada. Killed it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that was the thing. You got a remix. The remix with South, you get an up north nigga. What did Juvie do? He got hold.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But look, they popping off. Like next you know, like this Atlanta just like welcome to Atlanta. You got Ludacris, you got fucking you got all as a whole at the same time. And then Outkast came back.
Right.
And his album during that run.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like
facts.
They
still debate over whether it was a solo album or Outkast album. I say it's two solo albums in one. That's how LaFace packaged it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 And they won for best album at the Grammys. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
That's how they get. So yeah, so I gotta everybody, let's not talk about the West.
Right.
I'm witnessing like multiple runs of them niggas.
Yeah.
You got the Death Row. You had the NWA era, right?
Right.
That was sparking off names like Above the Law and King T.
Yeah.
Fucking what's that nigga Quick? You know what I'm saying? Everybody from the West, the Ice-T's.
Ice-T, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody from the We All in the Same Gang shit. You know what I mean?
Then
you had another level with the Death Row era.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Death Row era had another level of a whole nother West Coast run. I'm not even including like the Dog Pound them niggas. I'm including like, you know what I'm saying? Like Spice One, motherfucking MC8.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? E40, the whole Bay. You know what I'm saying? Looney's, what's my nigga name? Pimp nigga too, man. I forgot his name. Rapid Forte.
Oh, Rapid Forte.
Drew Down. You get what I'm saying? Like
Richie Rich.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna hold you. Even in this era, I'm witnessing a new West Coast era. You know what I'm saying? Jay Worthy.
You can't forget Planet Asia either.
Right. Planet Asia, yes. He's more underground.
Yeah.
Mozzie.
Yeah.
Hit Boy.
Yep.
Alchemist.
That's the next verses. Hit Boy against Michael made it.
Oh yeah. I saw it today. Yeah. They have him Friday.
I don't see nobody talking about it though.
Yeah. I ain't gonna hold you. Well, I can't say Alchemist, but I gotta see Alchemist battle a West Coast producer.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no. I take that back. I take that back because Alchemist is just having to beef in the West Coast. His music is beyond West to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Certain people they're from a region, but their sound is beyond where they're from.
Primo.
Like Premier.
Yes.
Premier. Hold up. No, Premier some of that shit made in a projects in the Bronx.
Right, but you wouldn't know that he's from Texas though. He don't have that Texas sound.
Listen, ain't nothing Texas about Primo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Besides him wearing the Rockets hats, that's it.
Yo, as far as the music, like even Guru, I ain't know Guru was from Boston. I thought that nigga was from the Bronx too, man. I thought these niggas from the Bronx.
Right.
That music sound like that shit was made in the Bronx, yo.
Facts.
Like Kara's Run right next door.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like he next door to Boogie Down Productions. You feel me?
Right.
So, that shit. Listen, when it comes to Texas, especially back in the day, it got to be like Texas is Scarface, Ghetto Boys. You know what I'm saying? The original UGK, and but like Rick Ross, man, I don't look at him as a Florida rapper at all.
Right,
nigga, a little Southern, but what they say? I'm deep in the South, kicking up top game.
He don't have like a Southern flow.
Nah, the beats.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, even you know
It's
what I
like
mean?
you could tell he was influenced by the East Coast hip hop.
Yo, even to me,
Even when he's
T.I.
on
and
some of the
motherfuckers easy.
features, his verses make no fucking sense.
T.I., you say?
I said even when he's on some of his guest features, some of his verses don't make no
Nah,
fucking
I mean,
sense.
I think that's when he's at his best as the guest features, though.
But his
Yeah, because
verses
I ain't
don't
gonna
make
lie.
any sense sometimes.
He killed that Nas shit on
Yeah.
but
Life is good.
yeah.
Yeah. That's one of my favorites. Even the Kanye shit, The Devil in the New Dress, that's one of my
Yeah.
favorite features from him.
Yeah.
I gotta give it to him, but
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, T.I., like when T.I. was in his bag, like it seemed like every time he went to jail, he came out with a classic album.
He just cut off his hair.
Yeah, I've seen like he
Got a
coming
new
out with a new
song.
album soon.
yeah, he back on that T.I. shit.
Yeah. That's the T.I. I want to hear.
Yeah.
Not the comedian. He ain't no comedian.
Oh yeah, that shit that was quick.
Yeah. Yeah, and he was charging people for that comedy special.
I gotta watch it again. I fell asleep on it. I gotta
I'm like, man, T.I. gotta stop. He's not no comedian. Your damn accent alone is hilarious. You don't need no comedy from you.
but you know he got an accent, man. he got like an up north style too.
Right.
Like him and Jeezy and Rick Ross.
You don't understand, sir. Expeditiously, I move the way I want to. So nobody
Right.
can
That's
do me.
how he talk. That's Mr. Expeditiously.
That's the whole point.
Oh my God, yo. Oh man.
You know.
Yo, I
He
feel
been
like
tough.
this is how he would respond if somebody told him stop doing comedy.
He had a run like the Urban Legend, Trap Music, King,
Yeah.
the T.I. versus T.I.P., Paper Trail. I love all of those albums.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's the T.I. I miss. I want to hear that T.I. again.
Listen. You will.
You know what I mean?
That's what it look like.
Yeah. He got a new single out that Pharrell produced. It remind me of like Paper Trail era.
Hey yo, I ain't gonna hold you.
Mm.
I want to hear T.I. on some other beats.
Mm.
I want
to hear him on a Premier beat.
Premier.
Yeah, I never heard him on a Premier beat before.
And I think he can do it. I think he can do it. That's shit he had with Kanye.
Yes. The Swagger Like Us, that was fire.
No.
Not that one?
Nah. When Kanye first started bugging out with that it was called The People versus Kanye West, starring T.I., some shit like that.
Oh, I never heard that.
Oh man, that shit was crazy. That shit came out back in 2018. This is right before Kanye started going in
crazy
MAGA mode, bugging out bullshit.
Oh Lord, I never heard that. I gotta hear that one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you gotta hear that, man.
Yeah.
You gotta hear that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's so versatile. I think he could definitely work with anybody. Like he worked with Daz on the Urban Legend album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that sounded like a Dog Pound track featuring T.I. I'm like, yo, T.I. could definitely work with a lot of different producers.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, I'd rather hear that. I you know what I mean? Like something different. Like,
right.
No offense for Pharrell. I know what he did with the clips, so I'm not going to discredit him. But you know, in this day and time, you know, we want to hear more from like an Alchemist or you know what I'm saying?
Hopefully he has that on the album.
Huh?
I said hopefully when the new album drops, he has that. Because it's supposed to be his last album. He called it Kill the King.
Thank God.
And he's saying like it's about his ego. Like he said he had an ego back then, like when he was getting into beef with Little Flip and Luda, like he had an ego and he wants to kill his ego off.
But does any rapper truly retires?
No, he ain't retiring.
Yeah.
He ain't retiring.
Yeah. Oh no, it's some rappers that actually
the of anything saying after you retire, do not go back to comedy.
Exactly. Please don't.
Hold on. You say that again? You said what?
I do not want T.I. going back to comedy.
Yo. Hey, listen, man. Look, at least he how can I say it? He stopped himself early because I wasn't expecting a new music, bro.
Right. I know he was helping his son, the Money. He was helping him with his rap career. You know.
The son that tried to fight him or the other?
Nah, that was Major. Major tried to fight him.
Was that the one who said, "I'm standing on business"?
Yeah. The Money is like another kid. He started rapping and T.I. was like on a couple of songs with him. But Major's the light skinned one. That's the one that looked like Tiny.
Ew.
That's the one that tried to fight him.
Y'all never thought she was cute, man.
Yeah. she got work done on her face.
That's not really. Let me not go there.
You know, but yeah, like I want to hear that vintage T.I. because I know he still got it in him. So,
yo, I said during the verses when they did that verses with SWV, I was like, yo, Tiny looks like what Pinky would look like if she had like mass surgery.
Oh shit!
Man. Well, they're the same complexion. You know
who that?
Tiny and Pinky.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tiny just sounds country as hell. Like she sound more country than T.I.
So,
yeah.
I mean, that's how they do, right?
Yeah. I can't understand her sometimes when she be talking. I'm like, what did she say?
I need subtitles.
Say it again.
I need like a subtitle when she's talking. I don't understand what she be saying sometimes.
Yep.
You know,
yeah, I mean,
her mother got the same thick country accent like her too.
Ew.
You know, like man.
Yo. Have y'all heard about Jeannie Buss?
And LeBron, the LeBron thing?
Yeah, she said that she felt LeBron wasn't grateful enough for Lakers drafting Bronny.
Yes, I read that too. That the fans voted for Bronny. They said, like how are you voting for LeBron James' son and he not even playing?
Who said that?
What the Lakers owner Jeannie Busby, she said a lot of things, but she said something about LeBron ego is too big, like his ego is hurting the Lakers.
Yeah, she also said that she regretted extending LeBron, fearing a PR nightmare from the fans.
Right.
But does she remember what the Lakers were before LeBron got there?
Exactly.
Like
the true Laker fans didn't even want him there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're still in just the way that Kobe died is like they look at Kobe as a true Laker. They don't look at LeBron as a true Laker.
I mean, of course, you got listen. The only when it comes to LeBron reputation, you're not going to
get a fucking whore. He'll go anywhere where the money is.
You know what?
Right.
I'm not even mad at him though. Like I said, from the first time, I'm not even mad. If that shit, listen, I don't know about the other times. I'm not going to talk about that, but
right.
That time with him and fucking what's that shit? What's that nigga name? Delonte West.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. With Delonte West, bro, I don't give a fuck, man. That's worse than your wife. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If that shit was true, I don't know how true that was.
Allegedly.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? That'll make any nigga. I mean, you listen, because my whole point is this: if someone's a fucking nigga, got too much love for him in that area, so
yeah,
that could let some dumb street shit that could put him in fucking jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, niggas gotta be smart. There's too much money involved to act like a fucking nigga.
Right.
Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, it's like
they'd rather for him to crash out. What's the fucking purpose of making out the hood with the fucking paper if you want to fucking fulfill a goal to do some stupid shit?
The front office in Cleveland at that time wasn't giving them the pieces to win. You know
what's going on? All right.
Yeah. But then he started leaving again. Like went back to Cleveland, you won a chip, and then you left again. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, you just jumping ship for rings now.
Like I said, I can't fight about the rest of them shit, but that first time,
right?
I ain't mad at him for leaving Cleveland, man. That shit could have got ugly, man.
Yeah,
that's his mom. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm good, bro. Yeah. Now I was talking with people.
This is the first time he didn't get voted into the All-Star game. I mean, that should tell people something. I'm like, yo, LeBron time is almost done. Quality time is caught up to him.
Hey, yo, hold up. I got to ask you. Yeah. So you still think that he should go to New York?
Hell no. Fuck him.
No.
I'm not gonna say that now. I'm just saying. I'm just saying if it came down to trading Cat for LeBron, I'm keeping Cat. I don't feel like.
No, I ain't say right. Well, I ain't say all that far as trading wise. No. You know what I'm saying? Well, but I ain't going.
If we had a chance to get LeBron and make it to the finals, hell yeah, I'm trading for LeBron.
But you know those bandwagon fans come along with it though.
But who's gonna be number one after he leaves?
It's Brunson's team. Even if we got LeBron like tonight, it's still Brunson's team.
I'm talking about far as who gonna be the number one in the league after him.
Oh, it's gonna be. Well, I feel like it's gonna be Anthony Edwards. I think it's gonna be him. Wemby, you could say is Wemby's league right now. Wemby is on a tier. He shaved his head. He's like, yo, I'm that guy right now. You know, I feel like Wemby's a unicorn. Like he is what when we had Porzingis, we thought Porzingis was gonna be Wemby. And Wemby turned out to be better than Porzingis at this point. You know what I'm saying? All he needs is a chip, huh?
Porzingis is breaking down.
Yeah, well, he been broke down. He broke down when he was with the Knicks. He broke down. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But when we had Porzingis, we thought that was our Wemby back then. When they called him unicorn back then. This is the real unicorn. You see what Wemby's doing with San Antonio?
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Like that is the team to beat. It's going to be them and OKC out west. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And the Knicks already faced San Antonio, so we know what they are. We haven't faced OKC. That's the team to beat to me. Is the defending champions.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the Knicks got to have their team ready for them, because if they not, it's like, yo, what we doing here? What's the point of getting Mike Brown and Cat?
Going to the finals if like we not
that's the team we want to beat. We not everybody else. We want to beat OKC.
Yeah.
That is the team to beat. It's not Boston. It's not Philly. It's OKC. That's the defending champions. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's Wemby. I think Wemby is the future right now. But I think Anthony Edwards also. Like Anthony Edwards got snubbed from the All-Star game, which is crazy. I'm like, how does he get snubbed? I can understand even with LeBron is crazy. I'm like, LeBron got snubbed. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James, the king, the chosen one.
Oh, you mean Jeff Jarrett when he was in WCW, the chosen one?
Right. Is that what he called himself?
Yeah, that was what he used to call himself back then.
Oh man, I was shocked at LeBron, but Anthony Edwards. How does Anthony Edwards get snubbed? You know what I'm saying? So they can have a lot of interesting reserves on that team. You know, but I mean, what Jeannie said, I'm not surprised. I'm like, look, we know LeBron. LeBron is an attention whore. This is what happens. Any team he go to, he's gonna bring attention to himself. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that I felt like the Lakers were forced to draft Bronny just to keep LeBron. But they don't play him. Well, what's the point of having him on the bench? Send his ass to the G League.
He's the water boy.
He needs to be in the G League developing his skills. Like, what's the point of having him on the bench and he's not playing? And they could use him right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time it seems like when they go into like a 3-4 game losing streak, the world is falling for the Lakers. Maybe you should play Bronny. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They talk about Luka. Oh, Luka this. Luka can't guard nobody. Like, come on. Like the future is Austin Reeves and Luka and Bronny and LeBron is going to be gone. Like it's time for him to go.
People are celebrating everywhere when he retired.
Mm-hmm.
It's just ironic that she would say this. Like, remember back in was it 2023 or 2024 when LeBron was sitting courtside with Jeannie Buss, and Jeannie Buss was really touchy-feely with LeBron.
Right, yeah. I remember that.
So it's just wild that, now she's
What I think they're fed up with LeBron. I think they want to move. They want to move past the LeBron era and focus on the future and building that team around Austin Reeves and Luka. And you can't do that if LeBron is still there. But at the same time, it's like if you trade if you trade LeBron, who are you trading LeBron to, and what are you getting back? You know what I'm saying? If I was the Knicks, if the Knicks had a opportunity to get LeBron, are you trading Cat for LeBron?
No.
I don't know.
You got to think about all the baggage that comes along with it.
Right, all the media. It's gonna be a media spectacle. Like, he would literally take over that whole team now if he was here. Like Brunson would be an afterthought.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't want that for Brunson because this is his team, and we don't need. I don't feel like we need LeBron. I don't even feel like we need Giannis here. I feel like if Giannis want to come here, he could wait till the summertime to come here.
Yeah,
we're not gonna gut out half our team for Giannis.
It'll be like the Melo trade all over again.
Exactly, it'd be like Carmelo all over again. Right? When Carmelo came from Denver,
nothing.
We traded all our good players to Denver. Gallinari, Raymond Felton, Wilson Chandler for Melo. What did I get us?
Nothing came out of that.
What did I get? We made a couple of playoff appearances. We ain't go to no finals.
We ain't do shit.
And then he end up re-signing and staying here on bad teams. And then the one time that we actually did have a good team, Lynn, it was all about Lynn, and Melo was injured.
And Melo was hating.
You know, yeah, and he was hating. So it's like I don't want that to happen again. It's like not for Brunson. I'm like, if Giannis want to come here, he can wait till the summertime. We shouldn't have to give up our Josh Hart and OG and Bridges for Giannis. Like Giannis, you want to come here, then you could wait till the summertime. You could ride it out one last year with Milwaukee, and then say, "Yo, I'm out."
He opens his mouth. That idiot owner of ours.
Mm-hmm.
He made the right move by saying we're not making any trades.
Right. Well, once he said something smart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Giannis ain't been real with the media at all. He keeps saying, "Oh, he want to stay there." He's not staying there. They're nowhere near in competition. They lost tonight.
Yep.
And they lost bad tonight. I'm like, they're nowhere near a playoff seed or playing tournament. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, like LeBron. If LeBron want to win one more, he got to go to a contender. I don't feel like the Lakers are gonna win anything in the playoffs. They can't beat Denver with a healthy Denver. They can't beat Denver. They can't beat OKC. I don't think they could beat San Antonio. I feel like they're just gonna be a one and done. They'll make the round one and then they'll lose in round one.
They'll make the play-in and that's it.
Yeah. If he really want to be on a championship team, it's not the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he wants to stay out there and you finished your career in LA because you want to go into Hollywood, then I can see why he would stay. But if he wants one more title, it's not with the Lakers. You know.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Like I would love for LeBron to be here, but I don't want to trade Cat for LeBron.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I know that's what the Lakers would want, probably. You know. It's like LeBron can't play the 4 at his age. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
He got sciatica and all this other shit going on with him. Like, nah. Hey, we good. I'm good with Cat. Now 10 years ago I wanted LeBron here. But he decided, I'm gonna take my talents to South Beach.
South Beach.
Yeah. He did that 1 hour ESPN special that nobody asked for.
You damn fruit.
You know what I'm saying? He fooled all of us. Cause I heard Chicago, I heard New York. He said, I'm going to Miami.
Yep.
Not one, not two, not three.
Right. Yeah, remember that shit? When that whole big conference? Right. And he got tired of Riley real quick. He was like, "Yo, I'm out. I'm taking my rings and I'm leaving. I'm going back home to Cleveland."
Yo, that rally that they had at the Miami Arena, where Chris Bosh, LeBron, and Dwayne Wade was doing that stupid ass dance.
Yeah,
stupid.
Yeah, that was hilarious. I'm like, y'all think you're winning that many? You know. But it's like, yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm like, the Lakers have to figure out what they're gonna do with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then if you do get rid of him, are you sending his kid with him too, or are you keeping Bronny?
Is it a package?
You know what I'm saying? Bronny's a grown ass man. He don't need his dad everywhere with him. What is that? When I went to the movie theater, I didn't need my damn parent with me everywhere I went.
Nah.
I mean, they don't. I mean, if once LeBron goes, they no longer have to placate LeBron, so they might as well cut Bronny loose.
But no, I'm saying instead of cutting him loose, why not send him to the G League? Like he has talent. It's just that he has to develop his talent because he's not ready to start yet.
I mean,
like he's languishing on the bench. They're not even playing him off the bench.
Well, this is like what Bronny's third year.
No, this is his second year, I think. Right?
Oh, okay.
I think it's his second year. But it's like,
I mean, does he show enough promise?
In the G League, he does. But again, it's the G League. That's like playing playground ball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you put up 30 points in the G League, it don't mean you're gonna put up 30 points in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? In the G League, every time he's down there, he puts up big points. When he comes up here, it's no play at all, or he's given like maybe 4 points he's making. I'm like,
yeah,
what
it's
happened?
like Trey Burke when he was on the Knicks.
You're right. It's like, what happened? Like, how come that doesn't translate to NBA ball when he's actually playing on the court? You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't cut him because I feel like that could be part of their future with him and Austin Reeves and Luka, but he needs to be developing skills in the G League. That's why they have the G League in the first place. You know what I'm saying? He needs to be down there, but LeBron, because of who he is, I don't want my son in the G League. Why not? He's not getting no burn on the NBA team.
It's like he's stunting his growth.
Exactly. So with LeBron being gone, that would have the Lakers able to assess like, okay, what are we gonna do with Bronny? Are we gonna cut him? Are we gonna trade him? Are we gonna send him to the G League so he could develop and then we bring him back up? You can't do that with LeBron did. You know what I'm saying? And they were talking about that last week, like with LeBron being on the team still, it's like a black cloud over that team. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that to me, I would trade him. Like if Jeannie Busby really got balls like her father, I would trade him. Trade him during the deadline. And you send him back to the East Coast. You don't trade him to like another Western Conference team that you're gonna play four times a season. I would trade him to the East Coast.
Send him to the Pelicans.
Nah, well they still gotta play the Pelicans though. They still gotta play them. Like you imagine if he got traded to the Pelicans and he wants that first match against the Lakers, he gonna shit on them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He gonna shit on them. They trade him back to the East Coast. You know, maybe send his ass to the Wizards with him and Trae Young. See if we could get back from the Wizards from him. You know, the Wizards are rebuilding too. You know, if next year you want to have Trae Young and LeBron open up the season for you all, that'll put people in the seats out there in DC. Ain't nothing else going on out there. You know, I would send them to the East Coast, but I don't know if they're gonna do that. If I was her, I would do it. I would do it. I would definitely like fuck this shit. We over this LeBron era. We traded his ass. You didn't make the All-Star game either? We traded him. There's Grayson out to our team. How you not make the All-Star team? What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? That's never happened. I don't think that's ever happened to the Lakers. Like a Lakers player that didn't start the All-Star game, you gotta go. You know what I mean? But I mean, you know.
Because I think at this point, LeBron doesn't have that much utility on the Lakers. I mean, besides star power.
Exactly. But that's why they traded for Luka, because they knew at some point they were going to move on from LeBron. Right? Luka is younger and he's in his prime right now. So you want to build a future contender around Luka and Austin Reeves, who they re-signed for like a lot of money. Right? And then you got Bronny. Bronny could be part of their future if they develop him. And once you get rid of his dad, you send Papa James on his way, and you could assess what you can do with Bronny. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I would do it, but and the fact that she's coming out in the media and saying that, I'm like, yo, you better have I know LeBron already heard about what you said. You better have a plan in place where that February 5th deadline is approaching, and you have a plan to trade him. Because he can't stay there. If y'all are trying to get back on top and on top of the West, he can't be there because he can't be. You think OKC is afraid of them? They're not afraid of the Lakers with LeBron here.
And neither is Denver.
You know what I'm saying? And neither is Denver. You know what I'm saying? Like these teams are like looking at LeBron like, yo, I was in high school when he was playing. You know what I'm saying? They're not afraid of him at this point. So it's like they got to move on from him. That's why I'm like, yo, trade him to the East Coast. Somebody, some team. I'm not saying my team. I'm saying some team on the East Coast could use him. Atlanta, maybe they could use him down there. You know, the Wizards. I'm thinking of teams that have like tradable pieces for the Lakers. Atlanta got tradable pieces. The Wizards got young players. You know, Charlotte. I don't know. I don't think LeBron would report to Charlotte if he got traded in. You know, him and LaMelo. What can they do at this point? He might not even show up for like Charlotte. You know, let me ask for my buyout.
You know,
I mean, he would. I mean, shit. What you gonna do? Talk to Michael Jordan?
Right. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Well, Jordan ain't there no more, but still, it's like they were crap when Jordan was there. You know what I'm saying? And they garbage now, but I mean, they got tradable pieces though. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I would trade him though. I would trade him. You know what I'm saying? See what young pieces they could get back, because he's not going to make a difference at this point now with them. You know, he started off the season on the injured reserve with like 35 games he missed. He's never missed games like that. It's crazy. He's never had, you know, for the time that he's been in the NBA. I will say this: like, he always kept himself in shape. He's never had a major injury.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like a season-ending injury. We just saw Jimmy Butler go down last night. He's out for the season. The Warriors. Would the Warriors make a trade for LeBron? Look, they teased that in the past. LeBron and Steph playing together.
That ain't happening.
You know what I'm saying? You don't think that would happen? LeBron and the Warriors?
You know what? All right. You said maybe only way it might, just because it's his last stage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I never even be saying that this is LeBron James' last stage. So.
Yeah, because he's been healthy for his whole career.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if Steph want to make one last run with the Warriors, you get LeBron.
Yo, I thought about it, bro. I've been rocking with LeBron since 2002.
Yes. Yep. Remember they used to show the St. Mary's games on ESPN.
With Deion Sanders as the commentary. Right.
That's crazy. Now Deion is a coach in Colorado.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I heard the Warriors are trying to trade Jimmy Butler even while he's injured. I don't know who's gonna take him. You know what I'm saying? But
even Mike wasn't this long.
Huh?
Even Mike run, because Mike came in what, 84?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Something like that. What, 84, right?
I think it was after 84, like 86, 85, 86. When did Jordan come in? Like 85?
84.
Yeah, because Scott Jordan was already out. It was like 84 because we was already out. Scott Jordan's 85.
Yeah, because I didn't start watching. Yeah, okay. So I didn't start watching basketball till like 80, 45. You know what I'm saying? So like by that time, I didn't even know who he was just yet, to like maybe 87, 88. But like if the Warriors want to make one last run at a title, you got to get LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron, Steph, and Draymond. That's good enough. I'll just trade Kuminga. Trade Kuminga to the Lakers. You know.
On a different note, yo, what's up with old girl?
Who's that?
You know, the MAGA's new favorite mascot.
Oh, Nikki. Oh, Lord.
That's bad.
I don't know what to say about that, man.
Word up, man. That shit broke my heart.
Yo, she's going hard in the paint for
Trump.
I mean, she got beef with Don Lemon.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's not good, man.
She said she wants that thug in jail. Like, who talks like that?
She called him a thug. Don Lemon. Nikki.
Don Lemon.
Yeah, she called Don Lemon a thug.
Don Lemon?
Yeah. He put out like a whole video about her. Like he was ruthless in that video. I never seen him mad like that.
Yo,
You know,
if you read what she wrote, it's his response wasn't even shocking. I thought he should have went harder.
right? He called out her pedophile brother and her husband.
Damn.
I was like, wow. He was really pissed off. I'm like, Don Lemon did the right thing though.
Yo, like how do we go from Sister Soldier to her?
Hold on. Don't put on the same track or train. Not at all. No way. Emphatically no.
What was Nikki ever for the people though?
Yeah,
No.
man.
Hell no.
I never heard her say anything conscious out of her mouth. You know?
Man. But I get what you're saying though, like far as like, black women, like far representation and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like you would never thought yet you would see, somebody from where we're from, especially in hip hop culture, all of a sudden representing the racist bigotry that's systematically mission is to destroy us.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Straight up. Straight up. So
she's not. I never looked at her like she was.
That is the question. After all, that is the question. How do we? Yeah, that's still bugged out to me, man. That's shit. What's worse, her or Kanye shit? Because they both was clowning white lives. Get the fuck out of here, White Lives Matter shirt, man.
Kanye just crazy. I don't know about Nicki.
Still goofy, man.
Yeah,
that shit's goofy, man. Like trying to get clout for side with the oppressor, man. Fuck out of here.
Exactly.
Fuck out of here, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, you make Rich look goofy. You give a fuck, both of them niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Going with Proud Boys and like, what type of clout you trying to gain? Then you got stupid motherfuckers. Yo, Kanye's still a genius, man. He trying to say, man, fuck out of here, nigga. The fuck out. He's selling some new slippers. He cut out the middleman. Give a fuck. Nigga, it's more than one way to construct a business system the way you want it. Fuck out of here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking, like, she's doing all of this right now in the same energy that, we said Cuban Link should apply to his music. Mm-hmm. She should do the same thing.
Exactly.
Like, you got all of this attention.
Where's the music? Oh no! I don't want it now. I don't want it. If you're gonna rap hell no. You gonna rap it? Nah. Hear that shit? What you gonna be rapping MAGA and all that goofy shit? Nah.
Right.
Fuck that. Take your MAGA ass over there. I don't give a fuck.
Yo, she should get some of that Kid Rock, Ted Nugent money.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You another one. God.
Yeah. I'm tired of these motherfuckers still riding Elon Musk. Fuck him too. Fuck out of here.
Yep.
Oh, he made nigga. Stop.
Yo.
How do you think these niggas are earners? Stop.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
I never felt like Nicki was like for young women. I'm like, you putting out songs like Anaconda. Like what what is that inspiring a young woman to do?
Well,
other than to be a hoe or a slut. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And it's a lane for everybody, but it's just that I ain't gonna hold you, man. The shit I'm singing now, I rather accept that her than this shit. You know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying though. Yeah, she wasn't Queen Latifah, of course.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? She's representing the era, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, she's a continuation of Lil' Kim.
Right.
At one point, you know what I mean?
But she felt like Lil' Kim was biting her or some shit.
Nah, Lil' Kim feel like Nicki's biting her. Nicki's paying homage to her.
Yeah.
Even Kiss said that shit. Kiss was like, yo, man, I don't know why Kim bugging, man. Nicki paying homage. Because, that was the whole crew. Fendi, Kiss, Nicki. You know what I mean? So, kissing the shit firsthand of her paying homage. And, I still say Lil' Kim still should have dropped the album instead of that little freestyle. Niggas gave her beats for free, man.
Right.
So,
yeah.
I don't know, man.
But if you remember when Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj were going at it, and Remy, came with Schiefer and
that shit was long as hell too. What she killed. She's still in the booth now with that shit. Word up.
Yeah.
No bullshit, but I ain't gonna hold you. She was like, she went off, yo.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, it's like I ain't seen nobody piss Remy off more than that.
Right.
I was like, dang, like she been dying to do that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I want to whoop this bitch ass so bad. You know what I'm saying? That type of energy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want to fight this. But what made it corny is that fucking nigga was too cute to respond. I'm like, oh, come on, man.
Yo,
like,
I'm
But
glad
she
you
had
said
Drake and Lil Wayne in there. Like, you can't handle this yourself.
Yo, it's like she, you know, threw the rock and hit her hands. It's like you talked all of that shit, and now you want to hide behind two male rappers.
Right. Yep.
But you know, like Remy, like she reminded me of when she battled Lady Luck on Fight Club.
Yep. Yes. Legendary.
Oh yeah, that was classic.
Yeah, that
they're not ready for this conversation in this era, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That. You know what? You know what's crazy, yo? Like shortly after,
right,
I started rocking with Luck.
Oh yeah.
Word up.
What
you know
after
what I
that?
mean? Like I said, like maybe about a year or two, some shit like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was rocking with Luck since 06. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Because you know she's on it. She's on it, Doc. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but we had to push it back to her part. She's gonna be on the next one though. We show a preview of it, but we shoot for she gonna be the next Jersey one and shit. You know what I'm saying? The last one, but yeah, yo.
What city is Lady Luck from?
T-Neck.
Okay.
Yeah. She's from T-Neck. But she's a bit. But when I was rocking with her, she was deep in North.
Nice.
Word up. You catch her downtown with the mixtapes and everything. Real talk.
Yo, it's something about Jersey that breeds so many dope female MCs. Like
Digga,
Queen Latifah, Lauryn Hill, Heather B.
Nikki D.
Nikki
D. Lauryn Hill.
First lady at Def Jam, Nikki D.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, damn, Sabi. I don't know if y'all remember Sabi. I just seen her.
Sabi is underrated.
Yeah, I just seen Sabi like about a month ago.
Wow.
Yeah, we got a video and everything. Yeah. Damn, am I missing somebody? I hope not. Oh. Night.
Yeah.
Who remember Night, yo? Who remember Night? She ripped everybody at MTV. Night.
I don't remember her.
She ripped everybody at MTV. She won the MTV battle. Word up. First female. Look up Night MTV rap battle. She won that shit. She whooped their ass.
Wow.
And then on Once in Park. Huh?
I said, good looking out. I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, Night. Yep. Night MTV rap battle champion. Real talk.
Was that's when MTV was doing like the battles and shit?
Yep.
Yeah,
she had the black hat on. She had the black hat on. That was her look. She had the black hat on, and she was just like getting them out of here. She was just she was getting the motherfuckers out of there. Like you know how like when how that rapper that doing that run he runs through like at least 5 motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying until he take his L. Yeah, she doing like she swept the whole shit. Cause you remember like back in the day we watched Once in Park. And I remember Poster Boy was like one of the first things we seen with a strong run.
Yes.
And then they gave it to some nigga named Nova, but I still thought Nova ain't doing enough to win. I don't go get him out of here. Like get the fuck out of here. I was pissed because I was going with Poster Boy, so I was pissed. Rest in peace, Poster Boy. By the way, yeah, he just passed away not too long ago.
Wow.
But yeah, real shit, man. Real talk. Fucking with that battle shit back then, you know what I mean? Oh, my boy, what the fuck is his name, yo? Avalanche. He was on Once in the Park. Avalanche. We was in summer school together, you know what I'm saying? He's a rapper, you know what I'm saying? He's a rapper. Okay. He's been in the same ciphers and everything, real shit.
What about Milk? Was Milkbone from Jersey or no?
Yeah, I think he was.
Huh?
Amboy.
Okay.
He from Perth, Amboy.
Oh, he's from Perth, okay.
Yep. He's from Amboy. Yep.
Milkbone, where he at?
We keep it real as how
that was the joint.
The real job.
That big up freestyle? Come on, man.
That
the
Big
thing
L
is,
and
like,
J freestyle though.
Yeah,
more people know Milkbone for Big L and Jay Z rhyming over his beat
right.
more than anything.
Than the actual album. The album was fire though.
We will begin
And
in the hood and Mama
KG
Child.
produce Keep It Real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. KG, that was a fly KG beat.
Yeah, had the naughty affiliations,
Yeah.
you know, for the cosign.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And K know how to loop that shit. That shit was like,
Yeah.
we will beginners and Mama Child. Keep it in the real package, still getting high. Keep it real.
Right. Fire. I remember Video Music Box played that every day.
Yep.
That was my
man.
joint. I never did get that album though. I want that album.
Yeah, motherfucking KG.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm trying to figure out what other female I'm missing. Am I missing somebody?
Is it somebody else?
It is. I just can't think at the moment. But yeah, you know.
Okay.
Nice, you know what I mean? Nice female run. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yo.
Huh?
Stearns is cooking right now. The Mets, we making some moves.
Oh,
yo.
Mets making another move too?
Yeah, I told you they got Freddie Peralta.
Right. Yeah, they not finished yet. I feel like they're gonna definitely sign some more people.
I think now, and I just saw a video of Sterling Marte working out.
Yeah.
So
Spring training is soon.
Don't we got him for like one more year, and then his contract?
I believe so.
Oh, okay.
Spring training is soon, so that they're gonna be getting ready to go down to Florida soon.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
We could beat the fucking Dodgers, man.
Oh yeah. I felt like we could have beaten them last year.
Yeah, then that damn 8-game losing streak happened.
Yeah. And who's they closing now? They let what's the name go? Edwin?
Yeah, they signed he went to the Dodgers just like everybody else.
Oh man. His brother told him to go there too. His brother told him, okay, come to LA.
We should have signed his brother just
right?
to stick to
him. Yo.
A little off topic, but I gotta ask you a question.
Yeah.
Yo, what's your take on the new Black Panthers?
The new Black Panthers?
There ain't no real Black Panthers.
First of all, the original Black Panther Party, they weren't Black nationalists. They were, their intent was to fight for the oppressed, and they were inspired by what was happening in Algeria, what was happening in countries where colonialism had took hold and they overthrew the government. And I saw that Huey Newton's niece said that the new Black Panther Party, shouldn't be fighting for, illegal aliens, but
bigger than that.
But yeah, but I think what is lost is that if you look at the original 10-point program, it mentions something about the Black Panther Party. It stands for Black power for Black people, white power for white people, red power for red people. So the point was that we want to empower all oppressed people, no matter of color. Mm-hmm. So whenever I see people say, well, the new Black Panther Party, Huey Newton wouldn't be, fighting for, they wouldn't be confronting ICE agents and fighting for illegal aliens, I think it's short-sighted, because oppression is, because the Black Panther Party, they were always against what? Capitalism.
Yeah.
And capitalism plus racism, equals, oppression, no matter where it takes hold. So as long as the new Black Panther Party learn from the mistakes of the Black Panther Party of the 60s and 70s, where they protect themselves from from COINTELPRO in the new age, digital surveillance, learning how to organize away from social media, because privacy is more important now more than ever. So as long as they serve the people and they do it uh, with transparency, I'm all for it.
Real shit. I'm with you, bro. Real talk. I don't. Listen, man. Until they do wrong, I don't see no problem being right. Straight up. Until I see wrong, I can't front on what's right. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? And the sad part is like, yeah, you feel the type of way about it. I get it, because you feel entitled because of your family tradition, but in no way, shape, or form are they being disrespectful. In no way, shape, or form are they showing anything that's wrong. And you ask me, they're acknowledging. First of all, they paying homage. That's one.
Right.
And second of all, a movement like this is needed right now. Let's just keep it a buck. For us, it's needed. Yeah, it's not a game out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care how much technology we advancing in, or how much opportunity advances, in 2026 and beyond. Like, regardless of how things are advancing for us, it's still a system that is playing its part to destroy us. Let's not forget. I don't care how shiny look. I don't care how humor or funny they may appear. Don't get it fucked up. They're trying to destroy us. So you can laugh at the Donald Trump jokes and shit, whatever. Don't get it fucked up, nigga. He represent them. Real shit.
Yeah.
He represent them. There's nothing cute about none of this shit. Let's keep it a buck. Shit is real. Yeah. Shit's still real. That's why I always say we need a black person in every fucking department on this planet.
Facts.
Shit, nigga maybe the universe.
And I don't sell out Uncle Tom either.
Right.
But guess what? I can't call Uncle Tom a sellout no more. A sellout is one thing, but Uncle Tom ain't it. Come to find out, I did some research. Come to find out, Uncle Tom was the real nigga. His name was the nigga who really was Uncle Tom. To protect his reputation, he basically tarnished the real Uncle Tom's history by making him look like a sellout. In reality, it was a nigga whose name was not as popular as Uncle Tom. So it landed on Uncle Tom, who was actually the real nigga. Real shit.
Was it Johanna Henson?
Yes. I don't know, but
like the last name is Henson.
Something like that, but you got to look it up though. But yeah, I was like, damn, I kind of felt bad. I'm like, shit, I just got to say sellout. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Right, you know what I mean? I can't even say Uncle Tom's no more. You know what I mean? But again, when Trump came in office,
and that shoe shining.
Yeah, and you think about it. Look, when Trump came in office, niggas sellouts were falling out the sky like rain. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Every time you turn around, this nigga, MAGA, this nigga, get the fuck out of here. Then he got these corny ass YNs talking about some my MAGA family. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Right?
Yeah. No, that is misled. Blind leading the blind.
Right.
So, but I respect it though, man. I respect it, man. Listen, man. And they represent what's right in a positive way. Straight up. You know what I mean?
That's what these kids need too.
Yeah, and these kids need to see more fucking unification. Like, god damn.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, they only been on the social media for 2 weeks. Nigga, get a grip. Y'all motherfuckers use a mark. Motherfucker, you look like Sugar Free. Fuck out of here. Look like Sugar Free the rapper. Oh shit.
Oh man.
Talk about pimping. The fuck out of here. Use a mark. Talking some use a mark. How the fuck you gonna do that, man? But why you put no energy to what the fucking MAGA doing? I bet you got one fucking MAGA video. I bet you you got one video of the oppressor going at the oppressor. I bet you. No. You probably got a MAGA hat in your truck. Fuck out of here.
Right.
Yeah, yo. Fuck out of here. You ain't had to do that, man. That shit was corny. And it's sad because it was our people. That's what makes it fucked up. It was our people. It wasn't them. It was ours. I'm thinking that the first person I'm gonna hear against their movement, against the movement, is them. But it's us. That's the fucked up part. Sugar Free, sit your ass back in that plastic couch. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. She was doing too much.
What about that old man that was like co-signing that white nigga next to him while the white man was drinking Kool-Aid or whatever? That was some fucked up shit, man.
Yo, what the?
That's the definition of yes, sir, master. I
Oh,
love staying in the big old house.
Oh my God, tell me about it. But again, sellouts coming out the skylight rain, straight up, falling out the skylight rain, real shit.
That was a bar. Who said that?
Me. I said sellouts falling out the skylight rain. Wasn't that from a song though? Nah, hell, that's me.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
I thought it was.
Nah, that's me.
Okay.
Nah, bars by nature, straight up.
Bars by nature, yes.
Yeah. It's some real shit, man. Yeah. Motherfucker think MAGA is cute, white lives matter shirt, man. Fuck out of here. Like, they trying to make sellout looking cute to this next generation, and that's not it. Fuck out of here. That's not it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And back in the day, I'm not saying we didn't have sellouts back in the day, but they was behind closed doors. Right. They was ashamed to be on camera saying, you know what I mean?
They on social media admitting they sellouts.
What? Yep. Nah, they proud. They standing up. White power.
Yep.
Real shit. He might as well have said that shit with the MAGA movement and White Lives Matter shirt. You might as well say white power.
Biggie be niggas.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, yeah, but like I said, shout out to the new Black Panther movement. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, but not sorry. Real shit. That was corny, man. Like, they didn't even do shit. They just ready. They ready. That's it. You know what I mean? As we all should be. Right. That's straight up. You know what I mean? It's too much shit going on. Right. You know, it's too much shit. And again, with this whole ICE shit, bro, like, I've been hearing about this shit for, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Alex Jones talked about this shit years ago, bro. Right. And I ain't again, I don't agree with everything he says. But it's certain shit but you know a person, you don't agree with everything that they say, but you could tell that it's certain shit that they discover is the truth. Right. You got that credibility. Like they you might not agree with it. I'm sorry, you might not agree with what they saying, but at least they're telling the truth. You can see the truth, what they're saying. Right. So you got to respect the truth. You know what I'm saying? Right. And they had somebody call up saying that this shit was gonna happen, and this was like, I said like maybe 2012, some shit like that. Yeah. Crazy. Yep. They said they was gonna have armed men doing the shit that they doing, and it's crazy because some of the motherfuckers behind the masks was at the Capitol Hill bullshit. What, that January 6th shit? Yeah. And low key, a lot of them was fiends, like dope heads and meth heads and shit. Real talk. That was like the trailer trash reunion. No bullshit. Yo. And now they got ICE. Mm-hmm. And he don't get it twisted, he using them too. I did my research. Niggas get a $50K bonus. Big of the catch. They get it in like 3 years. And in 3 years, that nigga gonna be out of here. He gonna be out. Right. He gonna be on them niggas. Real shit. They fucking around get like an email saying thank you. Or some shit like that, but yeah. Yep, so.
Yeah, man. So, let's wrap this up, bro. Like, shout out to everybody that came through. Camp Tyson, and shout out to you, bro, for coming through with us, man. I know you busy.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, anytime, bro. Anytime. You know what I'm saying? Rocker Bash is always Ray. Always let the people know where they can find you at. What y'all got coming up?
Shit, nothing really. Just doing more open mics with my comedy.
Oh, okay. You doing more stand-ups? More stand-up, live stand-ups?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm usually like I said, like last week, I'm usually out here doing my stand.
That's what's up.
Okay, you got aspiring comedian right here. I love it.
That's what's up.
So,
3 years.
We got to get you on the platform again, bro.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? Ray, what you got coming up, bro?
Hey man, hey listen, you gotta respect the Legends season 1. docuseries,
Yes.
featuring some of the best legends of hip hop culture. Coming soon. Hopefully a few episodes with y'all. I can announce a release date and the platform that's going to be on. But we setting up for the rollout, right? The real rollout right now. So like I said, shout out to the culture, man. Shout out to That Ain't Rap podcast. Shout out to, what I'm saying, everybody that came through the day, So it is what it is. Rock, try, you know how we do. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Tyson, you already know what it is, you know what I mean? Much respect, so it is what it is.
Yeah, man.
26.
Shout out to Unc. I ain't see Unc tonight. He must be happy that the Knicks won. I ain't see him tonight.
Unc froze.
He's probably happy about those Mets signings too.
Yeah. True.
Nah. I know where Unc at right now.
Where you at?
Shout out to Unc, man. Shout out to Freeze, man. I'm pretty sure he's gonna tell us about it. But last time I checked, Unc was rolling limo with Kane and all them niggas. So he doing them.
Or he's depressed about his Bears losing.
Man. That's right. He is a Bears fan. I forgot about that.
He a what?
He a Bears fan.
Chicago Bears?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
shit.
forgot. Yes, that's right. He is a Bears fan. Wow. Yeah, they blew that game. They should have won that.
Well, he got the Knicks, so.
Yes. Knicks and Mets.
We won by 54.
Yeah, that's against the Nets, though. That's what they're gonna say.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, Philly is gonna be the real test. If we could beat Philly, then I think we back on track.
They gotta beat Philly.
Yeah, the Sixers. We lost to the Sixers like the last 2 times.
Yep.
Yeah, so we gotta beat them this time. Rocker, what you got coming up, bro?
Well, right now I'm I'm currently fighting the cold, so I'm just thankful I can work from home, but I'm just
it's
trying
it's cold out there, man.
Yo, man, it's 5 degrees right now here.
Holy shit!
What we got, 10?
Last time I checked, it was like 19 or some shit.
Yeah, I think it's going on to 10.
Yeah,
shit. We ain't far from you. We ain't far from you, Rock.
Right.
Nah.
This is like that. Like this is kind of weather where you gotta wear your turtleneck sweaters. You gotta wear your
long johns.
Yeah. Like it's damn near like a Wu-Tang Cream video.
or that Mass Appeal video. That was cold as shit.
Yeah.
That Mass Appeal video. I still feel that shit when I watch that shit. That shit cold as hell.
Facts.
And 94 win, and then that winter was cold in real life. Real shit.
Yeah. Facts.
And this nigga had a ball head on the last ball.
Right? He had no beanie on. He just walking around the projects with the baldy.
Where's born?
Yo.
And outside at the end.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? He did put his hood on at the end because that shit was cold as shit.
It's cold. Yeah.
For me, I had the Columbia and all that shit.
That's the winters over here were bad. It's not like how it used to be.
Nah.
But back then, man, I couldn't wait till we got spring.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I felt like I got my leather jacket.
Yeah.
That's not even like I got a leather jacket, then I got a hoodie that I wear underneath it, turtleneck, and then I wear like some long johns.
You got the goose down?
Got the goose down as well.
Yes. You need that. That is a necessity in winter weather.
Yes, indeed.
Goose down and Tim's. That's all you need.
And because our winters are so long, like it's gonna be like this from now until like April.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. And in New York, we always get that weird spring weather. Like it'd be like 70 degrees one day and then down to like 40 the next day.
Yeah.
For real. That's how people be getting sick. Like it's just weird weather at that time. Shout out to everybody that came through. Shout out to Reg. I see you, Sam. What up? Luna, go Broncos. He's a big Broncos fan. He's picking Denver to win. I'm picking the Pats on Sunday. I think Pats are gonna beat them. It's gonna be Pats and Rams in the Super Bowl. Shout out to Mini Hotep. Shout out to you, Ma. Who else was up in here? Everybody that came through, shout out to y'all, man. See you all next week.
I mean, at least somebody's team is playing for the Super Bowl.
Right.
Like everybody else's teams are just finished.
It's a Super Bowl. I'm gonna definitely watch it. You know what I'm saying? Cause I want to see who's gonna win it. Yeah. You know. Yeah,
I mean,
man. Shout out to y'all.
It's really going to be